Alright, here we go. We're gonna get started with Valkyrie Elysium this evening. I would have liked French. That's a joke. Not even once. Tried to watch your FF7 streams, then I heard Cat and had to run away. That's me mentally. So true. Did I play the demo? I played like 2 minutes of it. I didn't do much in it. Nah, default's probably fine for everything.
Long before the memory of man, Odin Allfather, chief of the gods, and his brothers combined their strength to slay the primeval giant Ymir, thus forging the world. Under the world tree Yggdrasil, gods and humans dwelled in the realms of Asgard, Midgard, and Niflheim.
They call it Midgard because it's in the middle.
But their peaceful existence was not to last. The monstrous wolf, Fenrir, spread its terrible fangs upon the world, threatening all existence. Odin stood and fought against the ferocious wolf and its forces in Asgard. But soon, their conflict would envelop all the worlds in war and chaos. The battle waged on incessantly.
Alright, enjoy your resting. Just
innumerable lives were lost, and the worlds faced utter destruction. No resolution to the conflict seemed in sight. Then, one day, at the climax of their vicious battle, Fenrir sunk its fangs into Odin's neck, tearing his windpipe. And Odin impaled the beast's skull with his spear.
Audio's about as loud as it usually is.
The two could fight no longer, signifying the end of the war on Asgard.
Is this going to be an eternal bit? I just said it as it was read. I'm sorry.
The mighty blast of Yalmahorn echoed through the lands, proclaiming the coming end. Versed as he was in the seeress's prophecy, Odin knew all too well that the world was already in the throes of Ragnarok. It was a prophecy that foretold of the end to all things. The twilight of the world before its return to nothingness. In one last attempt to defy this fate, Odin created a new class of gods.
If anyone, like, grabs you by the face like that, you are allowed to hit them.
Valkyrie, can you hear me?
How are you doing? A little bit better than yesterday.
The ruler of this world, and your creator.
Okay.
If you can hear my voice, then proceed further.
If I proceed backward, does that mean, like, you know I'm being funny? Ah, we have stuff this way. Move the camera towards an objective, then L2.
It is almost time for you to wake up. But first,
People all be like God of War Ragnarok. Meanwhile, I'm just thinking of Odin's sphere. My boss baby is superior. Ah, yes, they want me to use these. Oh, that thing died. Oops. Please come back. I promise to play properly. Okay.
Be the first to strike.
Okay, so... Alright, give me another enemy so I can do this long string. Hello. There we go. Clear.
Stay.
She has health. Don't let it hit 0. Lock on.
This should be easy enough.
Oh yeah, L2 is your grapple. Alright. Nice and meaty.
You are all to be purified, per Odin's decree.
Yeah, I'm gonna need another enemy for that. I keep smashing them too much that they have to respawn a guy to finish these. There we go. Ah, they want a triple now. I gotta watch those. I'm having too much fun. Move to the, yep, Soul Chain. I've already got that fucking figured out. Yoink!
Valkyrie, you have the power to use the souls of the dead. I will share with you the knowledge I possess of the souls I have sensed out thus far.
Sure. While pressing R1, press the button map to Einherjar to summon them.
You are all to be purified, per Odin's decree. We end this here.
That should send battle in our favor.
Alright, sick. We have summons. We're profiling the Valkyries as we speak. Soul gauge displayed, blah blah blah. They have types. Green is good. Blue restores that. Yellow gets skills, weapon upgrades. Neat.
Do not underestimate me.
Oh, hello. Alright, sure.
Defiled soul, you shall be free. Tear them asunder.
I'd ask how you're liking it, but it's only been like 5 minutes.
We can't be going crazy yet. I'm still in the tutorial zone.
Your purification.
I gotta say, they really did a good job, at least. Remember when this was first, like, shown off?
And how bad it looked?
Like yeah, now it actually looks really good. Like,
Yeah, I remember, we were talking about it, on Big Think months and months ago when, they showed it again. It's like, wow, why'd they show that first trailer? That first trailer looked bad.
Yeah. Honestly, like, a great example of how, like, good art direction can really bring a game's visuals together.
Yeah, I kind of like this weird outline that they put on structures. It's like they went into Photoshop and put a stroke on everything.
It's like they saw Tales of Arise doing something similar and were like, we can do it better.
Which part? Combat?
Yes.
The story about races?
I'm rather fond of puzzles, you know.
Like...
Very bold tactic.
I'm glad Area's in here. They would just start firing.
Oh, I'll do the firing instead of them. Very bold tactic Bandai Namco had to make it objectively a story about an enslaved people rising up and make one of said enslaved people be the racist one.
If you'll allow me.
You know, that was an interesting approach.
Learn how to fully utilize your abilities so that you may fulfill your mission. A mission of vital importance.
I gotta get back to that game at some point.
I think I dropped it right at the beginning of the 4th region, and I just haven't picked it up in over a year.
Yeah, I was doing videos for it, but I didn't have the time. And I think the last thing I did was they were like, we're searching for one of the evil lords. But they said she was already defeated and hiding. And then they made me do a boss, and the boss was really bad. and then I didn't do anything past that.
It sounds like you only were a little bit further than I was when I dropped it.
Here ends.
Yeah, because I defeated the lord that does the DPS check for an indignation cast. And I had assembled the full party, and that was like the first thing you do after that. Should get back to Azure too. I of course have to wait for the Nisa release.
Wasn't it a case of like you lost your save file or something too?
Yeah, I held for a while, and then I looked and I'm like, oh, those files are gone. Oh shit. And I'm like, man, my favorite thing, playing anything in the Trail series more than once. The old one.
I honestly don't understand how some people can like replay games like that so much.
Yeah, I can't. I didn't have much of a problem like New Game Plusing Cold Steel 1 and 2, but
now, before you say anything, Jordan, it wasn't me that brought up Trails this time.
Yes, I was addressing my chat as I was saying I should get back to Tales of Arise at some point. And Azure was also a game I was playing around the same period. I said I was waiting for the high-quality Nisa release of Azure.
Uh-huh.
Because my save's gone on the PC version. The punchline to that joke before James reminded me of that was going to be, I can't wait to play the high-quality Nisa release on PlayStation 4 where it'll look worse than when I was playing it on my computer 2 years ago.
That's awesome.
Because Falcom will not allow them to modify the PlayStation version. Only the ports they make.
Yeah. It's fucked up. Because if they had, like...
What a horrible company.
I know, it's so awesome. They somehow managed to find a universe where the Switch version will look better than the PS4 version.
Yep.
Good job, King Goomba.
Don't
the
congrat-
most fucked up thing about that
I will!
is that if Nisa had, like, at
Kill
least
him.
fucking said something about it ahead of time, people would be like, oh yeah, that's on brand for Falcom. That sucks, but whatever.
Yeah.
The fact they just didn't fucking say anything.
Yeah, we only heard about it after orders closed. In the end, it wouldn't change much for me. I'm like, I don't know. I like when the trophy noise pops.
Yeah. Plus, if you've already played Cold Steel 3 and 4 on PS4, it's like, if you want all of the bonuses for Trails and Forever, you need to play the bad version of the Crossbow games.
Wow.
Meow.
So you know that tweet going around asking about like insane incidents about your school?
Yes.
I asked my sister because she's more like in tune with what goes on there than I was, and she told me that the middle school nurse got sentenced for 105 years for being a pedophile.
Good to see that they threw the whole fucking book.
Yep.
James had a double pack. I saw on your high school incidents.
My high school is fucked up, man. I'm not going to repeat for the chat because honestly, I think that's a bit too far.
Honestly, the first one I was like, oh, that's really heavy. Then the second one of debate class guy died to the cinnamon challenge.
That one's like it sucks because, you know, it's a kid, but it's like it's just insane enough to where you can find some comedy out of it.
I think
it's really grueling when it's like you see so many videos of people just doing that challenge and it's fine.
And then you realize, oh wait, no, you're really not supposed to do this.
Ugh.
Now that it's been like over a decade since that, I do see the humor, especially in the fact that it was someone on the debate team, which you would normally expect to be level-headed enough to do something like
I
that.
disagree. I think I'll live through this. Cinnamon isn't that bad. I have it in cereal.
If I remember correctly, because I was also on the debate team, the person that died...
Of course you were.
Dude, you didn't even have to say anything. I just assumed that's how you know.
Go ahead, James.
Yes, please go on.
I think the person that died was on the extemp team, which, if you're not familiar with terminology, it basically means it's the style of debate where you're given a topic, you have half an hour to research it, and then you have to pull an argument out of your ass.
Okay, that's neat.
So it's like, I guess it's kind of on brand when it's like he just didn't think it through because he didn't have enough time to formulate his argument.
This was before Smash Ultimate came out. Dan had an idea that they never went through content-wise, which was to get two people in a podcast format to debate for a character to get in, but they pick it out of a bowl.
Oh.
And you have to fight for a character that you may not give a shit about, from a conceptual standpoint.
That's such a genius idea.
And it's like Alto has pulled Bandana Waddle Dee.
And because Alto can't get, because Alto is filled with hate in their heart, they would not be able to go along with the bit and start saying, "This sucks. I hate this character."
Yeah. They can't adapt as well as someone like Aerie. By the way, I'm very happy that a fusion of Aerie and Alto is a Pokemon now.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Hanna-Barbera looking ass.
Fucking
No,
two stupid dogs, child.
What if Litwick had the dog in it?
I will not stop until the world is saved.
I don't care if it's actually canon or not. I think it's like my canon now that Pokemon's just a regular ass dog that eats Litwick.
You know, that's solid. Fucking love Litwick.
I think I want to test my GrubHub Plus.
Yeah, you gotta put it through its paces. Thank you, Leviathan Thompson, for the gift. Appreciate it.
Actually, hold on. There's a thunderstorm going on. Is this a good idea?
I mean, you can order it and then...
The human cost.
It's like the driver decides if it's a good idea or not.
That's true. They'll, like, see it go off and decide whether or not they will be the one to take it.
not stop until the world is saved.
I need to workshop some other incentives to do during the subathon at some point here. I was thinking about it.
Did you ever do the math on what I said the night about that?
I definitely did not do that math. I did not. I have not set that up. I've been super fried lately, but I do need to make some, like, donation and sub incentives, because, of course, donations add to the subathon count as part of my strategy to make rent.
To remove all obstacles in your way.
I need some more banger ideas beyond just putting my friends in a tier list of what animals they can kill. Do I have a React Andy segment? Oh God.
Do you want to have media share on?
I'm afraid of that kind of stuff. Whenever I see, like, other content creators do that and it goes fine, I'm like, but what if someone puts something racist in there?
I think it has to go by moderators first.
Yeah, it's one of those weird things. I might do a segment of some such thing where I have this group, like, curate some stuff, and we can use Discord's watch together YouTube function. Which I will find to be a great bit until Jordan makes me watch a wrestling video.
You should watch the trilogy of the squirrel obstacle courses.
See, I haven't even seen that. Yeah, I might make something like that, like a goal and whatnot. Except for the Yik goal, there will not be a goal for that.
But how will we know if the new update makes the game actually good?
You could watch someone who has fucking shitty taste and decides I'll waste my time playing it.
This should be easy enough.
I have a very strict schedule of playing popular games and then hating those instead. Looking at you, Crash Bandicoot. You fucking loser. Okay.
And I hope Star Ocean 6 is good.
Yeah, it'd be quite swell.
Is that out Thursday?
Thursday, yeah. Okay. Yeah, my stream's literally launch day.
Still debating where to get it, because it seems like one of those games where you can just tell the PC port's probably gonna be dog shit.
Yeah, there's certain Japanese devs that I would say do a decent-ish job with PC ports. I don't want to think about Tri-Ace doing a PC port. Or whoever they farmed it out to. That's just a Rathalos, but small.
Farewell, defiant soul. You are all to be purified, per Odin's decree. Show me why.
Oh, nice, you can, like, shatter their parts. They really are Monster Hunter things.
Honestly, if there was anything like a JRPG dev could learn from Monster Hunter, having break full parts on enemies is definitely one of the better things.
Yeah, I do like seeing parts shatter and then getting stunned.
I am glad to have you.
obstacle and bring about your awakening.
Hasn't worked time-wise. I'm gonna have to look into it. I have to set up the widget. They kind of let me control it actively.
Vince got to it. He got to the tetrahedron.
Yes! That's the most important part. He's just screaming. The piss tetrahedron is so fucking funny in context.
I went to go check the, like, dub cast, and I realized
Yup.
every character in that clip he posted is voiced by Ray Chase.
Yes.
It's...
Defiled soul.
Yeah, it plays all of them. I didn't know that now that you have no piss, how will you survive the tetrahedron? I didn't know the context was he pissed on them. Oh, this is great. This is just like Demon Souls the Tower Knight. I will break his leg.
It's a better fight.
Yeah, there are no archers shooting at me, so I would have to say yes.
Yeah, the more I watch this definitely seems like the good type of budget game.
Oh yeah, it's got all the good fundamentals for like good hits, dodging. It stole Nero's snatch.
Show them no mercy, Valkyrie. I will not fail, not this time.
Interesting how taking hits doesn't break your combo.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering how that would go. Looks like it, so long as you just keep up your speed. I'm just gonna keep summoning you, dude. You are the lightning guy. Yeah.
That was a tenacious one.
Ah, yes, giant chest. It has rocks.
Valkyrie, heed my words. Ragnarok tears our world asunder. All we hold precious lies on the brink of annihilation. The war on Asgard and Midgard snuffed out the life spark of many.
His throne room looks cool. It reminds me of Final Fantasy 15. There you go. There's your reference for the stream chat. Thanks for coming.
With that wicked wolf.
Boss
That is
baby.
why I created you.
I think it's the steps that really got me.
I, Odin, or Father, command you. Become my tool of intervention.
Also, it's not boss baby, it's king baby.
Save the world from doom.
King baby.
As you command.
And then there's Pog baby.
Travel
Reminder,
to
Regis means
and
king in Latin. So he's
purify
king.
its lost souls. Even as we speak, the stagnating souls multiply.
I've been thinking about that one, I think, since before that game was gonna come out.
It shall be done as you wish, All Father.
It's like how Master Roshi is Master.
It's like how the definitely not hit Falcom game is Y2 is 2-2.
Oh my god. 2-2.
What is more of those?
I will say this. Valkyrie Elysium, visually, looking a lot better than Stranger of Paradise.
Oh yeah, also running a lot better.
Yeah, I didn't even think I needed to say that one. That one's especially, like...
That one's on the house. Completely free.
Yeah.
I can't believe the game with hyper thick outlines on all the characters is the game with better anti-aliasing at launch.
I still don't know what the hell they were doing with the like rendering at launch because it was so fucking weird.
They made it wrong.
Yeah.
It's the first time I was like, oh no, when the game was finally truly coming out, and I'm like, that looks... I'll give any developer rope ever. You don't even need to ask.
It was one of the...
But then it never looked good. I was like, wait a minute.
My best guess with how Stranger of Paradise looked, at least at launch, is they must have been doing something checkerboard rendering. Because the way it was pixelated was just so fucking weird, you know?
I'd be willing to believe that.
I can't believe the PS5 couldn't brute force it.
Well,
what was going on with that game?
The character models, at least at launch, had way too many tries. Basically, they took the reference model, and then they did not actually do any tweaks to make it run properly on a PS5.
I'm gonna assume they felt really rushed, so they just kind of like dropped a bunch of shit in there.
Yeah. I still think the funniest
given the fact that you just look at Team Ninja's catalog,
like Neo 2 runs,
and Stranger of Paradise kind of looks like someone else trying to do their thing because it just looks so like lower quality compared to it, especially given that I played the Wolong demo a few months ago, last month.
That game looks insane.
That game looks fucking ridiculous. Also, I respect now that games in that genre, whenever you kill the enemy that killed you last, they do a big thing in text going, "Revenge completed."
Dark Souls should do that.
Yes, with big like Chinese letters and everything. Man, I'm so excited to stream Star Ocean 6 on Thursday, because I'm going to hit that second zone and we're going to see what they did, if anything.
When's the review embargo?
Let me
thought it was today.
The review embargo? I don't think it was today.
Oh, I think I mistook it for Bayo 3 then, probably.
I do know people that have code and have finished Star Ocean. But,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make a call. If that game
tomorrow at 4 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, if it's a good game, that game will have a 77 on Metacritic. If it's a bad game, it'll have a 52.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be
now. First of all, if that has a 52 and it scores 6 points lower than 5, I'm gonna have a panic attack.
That's not gonna happen. That is definitely.
Yeah. Star Ocean 5, by the way, chat. Metacritic 58.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I didn't know that was Star Ocean 5's Metacritic score.
That's how bad that's where we're starting right now.
I think the range, regardless of how good or bad the actual game is probably going to be between 65 and 75.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, there's some games, like some RPGs, where regardless of how actually good the game is, there's just a lot of reviewers just can't look past jank.
Yeah, so for reference in terms of Metacritic stuff, Star Ocean 3 was a PS2 game, came out in 04. Got an 80 on release. Then, The Last Hope, the fourth one, came out, got a 72. And then 5 dropped 14 points into 58.
I don't think anyone blames, like, the actual reviewers for those scores.
I would never. That game is short, has no cutscenes. Some gameplay sections are actually horrible. Because I said it has Destiny hacking segments where one of your female party members will hack a terminal, so you have to hold off enemies. Every enemy will ignore you. They literally run past you to go hit her and immediately kill her.
All right, I got some.
He's going crazy. What's up? What we got?
Give me a percentage, Casey. If that game is gonna run out of money, how far in do you think it's gonna run out?
It had money in the first place?
Relative.
Relative to Star Ocean 5.
This should be easy enough.
Relative to, yeah, again, we have to start at a different I put every game and franchise in their own, like, little special standard boxes, because then I have to go, well, this doesn't look as good as God of War Ragnarok. I want to see some money. I don't know, it's always fun to see when the money runs out. The last Star Ocean had so much no money that it kind of flatlined the whole way, so it stayed consistent. I'd say maybe I feel like there's gonna be a chunk of the third act that will look and be really bad. But then when it's like the last 3 or 4 hours, we'll like go back to the normal standard of interesting areas, enemies, that type of thing. But I feel like there's got to be a chunk where they're like, let it die.
Okay, I got it. Let's say there's 6. Let's say there's 6 zones in the game.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure there's more than that because a Famitsu interview just came out where they said that not doing any side content, an average playthrough will be over 30 hours.
That's pretty big. If we hypothetically thought that there were 6 zones in the game, my brain would just say 5's fucked.
5 is a Tales of Berseria zone.
I need to play that game again because I see people complain about Berseria and I'm like, I don't know, this seemed pretty fine.
Okay, never mind. It's a no money Tales zone. What game would that be then? Out of Tales.
Tales of Hard R.
You do not want me to answer that question because I'll say every 7th gen and 8th gen Tales game. They put out 1 million of those fucking games in that gen. I'm sorry, gen. It's it. Fucking when the answers were getting our Tempest, the DS one.
I love how you said every 7th and 8th gen Tales game as if there's more than one 8th gen Tales game, that being Arise.
Well, if we're going based on 8th gen, of course, Berseria would have to count.
That was on the PS3.
Was it?
In Japan.
Okay, because Japan also only got a Zestiria PS3 one, and that was so bad that I just assumed they didn't do one for Berseria.
It's like how Persona 5 is technically a 7th gen game.
Nope, the only Tales game that was on like PS4 and didn't release on PS3 was Rise.
That's funny.
That's fucked up.
There was a gap.
Honestly, that is so fucked up.
No wonder the franchise was like that for so long.
Whatever. They put out what seems to be a Pinto this time, and it's like, okay, I'll let you have this one. Mainly because despite me playing it and having issues with the gameplay, I didn't viciously turn on it from a story perspective the way I did for Zestiria incredibly quickly. Though I did find it was fun. It was funny when every cutscene every 30 minutes in Arise amounted to interesting plot development. Did you know I'm racist? She just wouldn't stop, man. She's just like, I gotta remind you. And then when Bob tells me, don't worry, later there's a cutscene where she calls you one of the good ones.
Casey, do you want to know the funniest description for that game I've ever seen? And it was on one of my friends' media threads.
Oh, yeah, of course. What do we got?
This game is a stance on racism. No, not racism. This game is a stance on slavery. It's not the one you think.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You got me a little scared. You know, I think I'd be much more mean to Tales of Arise if Scarlet Nexus did not come out in the same year.
I feel like I can forgive Scarlet Nexus because it was a totally new IP at least.
Yeah, but it's made by old Tales people.
True. The usual suspects had arrived on the scene.
Yeah.
They're like, we will build a story with 2 routes. We will hinge its entire narrative on one side not telling the other side something. But make it worse by making it 2 groups. And only one person on the other group doesn't want to say anything.
KZ, is that the worst piece of media you've ever experienced the just talk problem in?
Yes, by far. You fight that group 4 times. There's also
that's so much worse than anything else.
Yes. It's great because when I played the other route, they're like, this is a misunderstanding. You are delivering the wrong message here. This is stupid.
Like, typically, when you have a just talk thing, it's usually between one person and another person, and it's usually resolved after the end of the first fight. Like,
yes, they stretch it out for a very long time, based entirely on a misunderstanding of, I saw this person who was near this event that happened, so did they do it? No.
Like, okay, you know, Casey, do you know Yakuza 4?
I do, yes. Rubber bullets, funny.
I'm not gonna talk about rubber bullets. But it's so funny, but I'm not gonna talk about rubber bullets.
That's fair.
There's the part of the game where Tanemura and Akiyama are helping Saijima's sister escape. Oh wait, no, it was. Yeah, it was. And right behind them is Kiryu tailing them.
Yes, I do remember that. Yeah, they're like fighting in the sewers, and the fight is forced to happen.
Yeah, and then they have the fight, and then they talk.
Yes, you see, that's what happens when you have a story that has a lot of events that need to happen instead of events that don't need to happen ever. Also, you need to understand, we have all these fights. These 2 teams become essentially enemies on 2 opposite paths. Ones that work for like that, the corporation or the police, and the ones that are doing some other stuff that's going on. And in between missions, you go to your hub, and you can social link with everyone on the villain side. On like your opposite faction. And then you go and you sit in a club, and it's like, it was cool how we fought. Let's grow. You don't need to. You need to understand that game does that. We're talking about Scarlet Nexus, in case you're wondering.
I remember when Colin was playing through that game for the review, because I think he was assigned the review for RPG site, and. Like, when he got to that point, he was like, oh man, he was just like, he was not having a good time. The ending salvaged it for him enough, but it was like, oh man, he was like, why are they so fucking dumb?
That was great. I basically bullied Bob into finishing a round in that game. It was so bad. I'm like, you haven't hit the stupid shit yet. You gotta keep playing. What's up, Jordan?
When you said that, like, they fight 4 times, I thought you were implying they only meet 4 times. Which, you know, in of itself...
No, they was like meet regularly, because it's supposed to be like you're a part of a special, like, task force to fight the monsters in that.
And they're on the same task force?
Yeah, and there's like, they have like 2 groups led by 2 captains, and you're working directly with each other. You'll meet from time to time. And then an event happens that like makes it so they are 2 opposite sides. And during that time, over the convening way too many chapters, they'll run into each other, and the main guy character is like, I want to understand what's going on. And the female main protagonist, also known as horribly written bitch, goes, no. I'm stoic. Let's fight.
The holy laws decree your obliteration.
It's real rough, all right?
Let me check something.
It's real bad.
Moby Games.
I literally removed my VODs for when I stream because I hit a point where I'm like, I fucking hate this game. I'm not gonna finish it on stream. It's not happening.
Alright, scenario director. That basically... Oh, do you want scenario director or scenario writer?
Both. What did
Okay,
they do?
so there's 3 people.
Who's
So,
behind these sins? I like this combat so far, by the way. It has really good weight to it. I like the snatch and other stuff. Physics are great. All right, now back to shooting Scarlet Nexus.
So scenario director was the director of Tales of Xillia 1, 2, and Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World.
All right, now Xillia 1, fairly okay, except for one aspect of it that is a bit repetitive and almost comical. 2, approaches subject matter in the most I'm an idiot ever. So I can kind of see it. But this is way worse than anything they did in the Tales games.
Okay, there are the 2 scenario writers. One of them only has credits on Scarlet Nexus.
gotta get your talent somewhere. You gotta start from something.
And the other one was a planner on Smash Ultimate.
Well, thank you.
The scenario draft, who I think is the person that actually designed the meat and potatoes of the story. He did the scenario draft for Tales of the Rays.
That's the mobile one, right?
For Archive Fantasia, scenario assistant for Half Minute Hero of all things, original script for Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World, and he was the script writer for Tales of the Abyss and Tales of Symphonia.
Yeah, Scarlet Nexus' story, even the ones I haven't played, Scarlet Nexus is worse than this. It has to be. I think I reached the end of that game and I'm like, okay, can you build me a cool, like, final villain situation? And they set it up, and it is incredibly stupid, but they're like, all right, you're gonna go in, and you need to see the memories of our main antagonist. So you're gonna go through their life. And their life consisted of going through every single level you've already gone to, stitched together, but with a different colored filter on them.
Oh, I love Sonic 06.
Imagine if that level's length was actually an hour and a half instead of 20 minutes. Because you're basically doing the bulk of an area in those every time. And then it ends with like a 4-phase boss that isn't even the final boss fight. They just throw a lot of them at you.
Okay, so you know what this game sounds like a lot?
A bad game?
It sounds perfect for Game Pass.
It does, and I love how they're like, they had to confirm we are not on Game Pass.
We should move on.
It's on Game Pass now.
Yeah, fucking. Now they tapped in on their first fucking stimulus over there. Also, really unfortunate. The main antagonist of Scarlet Nexus' name is Karen.
Is she white?
It's actually a guy. They pronounce it Karen, but it's spelled like Karen.
Colin was heartbroken because when we got the Japanese name for that character, he just assumed.
Truly. And that's why I can't be too mean to Tales of Arise, because Bamco released something way fucking worse.
Scarlet Nexus sold over 1 million copies. It's probably gonna get a sequel.
Sure, I'll tap in again.
I mean, the gameplay was good, wasn't it?
It was. If they give me enough enemies for a full game and not a demo and a half, I think it could really come together.
Is every enemy in the demo everything?
Basically. There's like there are a couple of variations and twists on them, but it really is a lot of that stuff.
So what you're saying is you need them to do a Neo 2.
Yes. Dude, I wish that game was as good as Neo. Neo's story makes more fucking sense than Scarlet Nexus' story.
And that has no story.
An easy fight.
Scarlet Nexus has time clones.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Understandable. Have a nice day. At least Code Vein had something going for it in the form of that really cool character creator. That lit my timeline on fire when that demo dropped. The gameplay when I played the demo, I was like, this is alright. Not busting the doors down or anything. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I like some of the music in Code Vein. It was really funny how they like did an emergency delay on that. Because I remember the promotion, they're like, here's our ufotable anime opening for Code Vein. And then they delayed the game a bunch, and I'm like, oh, you were not ready to delay that. You should usually save your lavish opening for when the game's 2 weeks out.
Yeah, I remember when Code Vein, I think it was the same year it was unveiled, the E3 demo they had. I knew exactly one person that played it and actually liked it. It was in a really fucking rough state back then.
Yeah. I remember Chris going through it and just going, this Anne Orlando map that they made is one of the worst levels I've ever played. And then he just showed me like the map outline. I'm like, this is fucked up.
Remember when Scarlet Nexus launched with the ufotable anime? No, not ufotable.
Sunrise.
Sunrise anime.
Yeah, they did it, and it was a straight adaptation of the story too. Running at the same time as the game. Which I'm like, that's
bizarre.
Yeah. I'd get angry if ufotable did a fucking adaptation of Scarlet Nexus.
Remember when Square Enix had an anime adaptation of The World Ends With You, argued that it was supposed to be, well, that Neo was actually
a sequel to the anime?
And then it turned out, well, actually no, like all the shit from the Switch version. Yeah, that's the most important shit for Neo's story.
I think literally all that was Neo is now, like, timeline-wise, like, the original now takes place in the mid-2010s instead of the mid-2000s.
Yes, as, I believe as Namor described it, you see, they use smartphones in Twilly.
How's it going?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How's your day going?
It's alright. Just got my gay little reclears done.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep. Yep. Hard to move. Oh. Huh.
X directional input. Okay.
Wait. Are these? Hmm.
Ah, okay, that's like a launch. Attack the Rathalos. Okay, I will.
This should be easy.
Oh, that's a funny guy.
Yeah. Oh. But eels.
Beals.
So have you decided if you're gonna kill a GrubHub driver by making them deliver something in a thunderstorm?
I'm gonna give it another 25 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Try and let the storm pass a bit more.
Wait, what happened?
I was gonna get something from GrubHub, and then I remembered, oh wait, there's a thunderstorm going on right now.
Jordan showing mercy, giving them the opportunity later.
Jordan flipping a coin and letting God decide whether they live or die.
Yeah. They're like, I'm gonna put my life on the line for this $5 tip.
Soul, you shall be free.
No, he's not. He always doing it.
You good?
I
yawned.
No, that's not a moan. That's not a moan, Casey. Don't. I was gonna ask again. I literally stopped myself mid startup.
I was yawning.
I'm like, that's what it sounded like, but.
That wasn't a moan.
Hey, Chad. How you doing? How you doing, folks? Chilling out.
I don't even figure out what I want to get.
People need to back me up on that.
I'm sorry, Nep, but I also thought at first that it was a moan.
No, I'm just EP.
Nep, there was a reason I reacted like that.
What, did you think I was just moaning in call for no reason?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you guys don't get that shit for free. Come on.
It's okay. It sounded close enough, so it sounds like we got paid.
Fuck. It sounds like I got paid.
But you literally got it for. Got no money. Mario gets the girl. What do I get?
I
Hey.
didn't like realize that that's what people thought it sounded like until I was like doing DSR once and started yawning during King Thornton, and someone was like, "Hey yo, she moaning during King Thornton?" And I'm like, "No."
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're not beating these allegations. You're gonna have to yawn more platonically.
More Platon. I mean, you can moan okay, never mind.
Go ahead.
I used a poor choice of words and you decided to step into a coffin for me. That's pretty cool.
Look, all I'm saying is that it can just be, stuff with the bestie. That can still be platonic.
Yeah, just, the bestie cum shot.
I mean, have you ever heard of the term friends with benefits?
No, never in my life. Sleepyhead urged me on. I'm always doing this, actually.
I'm always yawning.
Yeah, you are.
So how are you liking the game?
It seems to be quite good.
I heard it's kind of short, but really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, probably one of those smaller games in Square Enix's grand plan to revive AA games themselves.
Honestly, that's a good initiative.
Yeah.
Is that?
I don't know who that is.
A human?
What are you doing here?
No matter. I mustn't be distracted.
Okay.
All right, everyone. I'll be back in probably an hour and a half. My group's party finder filled up for re-clears.
Oh, okay. Excited.
Good luck.
Have fun.
Later.
What's that?
Here ends your
I'm just
miserable
doing my noises.
Okay.
Casey's noises aren't moans. They're just like Scooby-Doo noises.
Oh, but mine are.
Oh yeah, yours are.
They're not moans!
Not all of them. I'm not gonna flanderize you to the point where I'm gonna try and argue that your hello's a moan. Just rest assured I will never do that.
I mean, it could be, but, you know.
For this is your salvation.
Stop stepping on rakes!
I'm just saying, anything can be if you try hard enough, probably.
Just stop stepping on rakes! Yeah, you know that that Hanna-Barbera where they're like running in place before they jut off? Yeah, that's what it sounds like when I come, chat. You really nailed it.
I'm just trying to imagine, like, the equivalent of a cum shot like that.
You aren't ready. Zoinks, KZ! I'm gonna nut! Ruh-roh. Unlimited blade works, but the blades are rakes. Yeah, that's what the group deals with from time to time. If I was to make the short list, it would be Alto at the top. Then Power Gap, then like a grouping of other people.
Hey, that's a tier list.
Airy, Ray, Nab.
Wait, what?
I was just making, I was just saying the grouping of people to step on rakes. And I was like, at the very top is Alto, then there's a Power Gap,
Well,
and then you're like grouped in with like Ray and Airy.
Okay,
Though to be fair,
so,
I think Ray's at the top after that Ramona Flower shit.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Okay.
I feel like when I step on rakes, most of the time it's intentional. Like,
You know,
you
to be
can't-
fair, a little bit, yeah. Yeah, your version of stepping on rakes is just moaning and calm.
Well, I'm not. Okay, look, that.
And then going,
Well, that's not
that
stepping on
one
a
during
rake.
that Cream 64 stream was rough.
Oh, Well, look, it's just how I talk.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm grew up in SoCal. Like and are like every other word. One sec. Oh,
Thank you,
hi,
Shivia, for the
Shivia.
raid. Appreciate it. Hope your Overwatch Halloween stream went well. We're talking about Nep stepping on rakes, but don't worry, she always intends for it to happen.
Well, sometimes not. But you can't say that I'm stepping on a rake when I'm like saying that anything can be a moan. That's not stepping on a rake. That's just I don't know what to describe that as.
That fucking Platonic one was pretty awesome.
You see, that's not even me stepping on a rake. That's like not me even accidentally revealing something about myself.
I mean, I feel like you could say it's an accident when you go, oh, never mind, right after saying it.
Swerve. Yeah, Valkyrie Elysium's going pretty well. I'm enjoying what I'm playing so far. Let me remove Xbox Man from the fucking co-host. Get him out of here. Ah. I always think about that really strong rake that was Ray trying to snap back at people for making fun of their Ramona Flowers icon. And then someone just replies, "You went to a Scott Pilgrim concert and then within a week dyed your hair blue." That one was great. I put that in my insane tweets thread. And Ray didn't see it for 6 weeks, saw it, and had a panic attack.
Oh, one sec.
I love delayed hits.
One sec, I'll be back. I have to go look at Shen's Minecraft house.
Okay.
It's an important event. Trying to ask Jordan what they would like for their card art after Alto got one based on Change of Heart. I feel like the Immortal of Thunder is right there.
The Immortal Thunder is right there.
Do not underestimate me.
Yeah, but I feel bad giving Jordan a card out of a character with that hairline. Hold on. Let me go look at the Immortal of Thunder on stream real quick here. I haven't gotten the best look at this guy. I forget what we're discussing. Oh no! That's a good point, Chad. You've made some good points. Save his PNG, please. Yeah, this ain't good.
Yeah, it's not good.
This is not great. What the fuck is this? Hold on.
What? I'm just doing something off to the side, chat. Then we will. Zoe made a fake retrain of the Immortal of Thunder. Uh-huh.
The Immortal Hermit of Thunder. You can special summon from hand by paying 3k. If this card summoned this way is destroyed by an opponent's card while its owner controls it, gain 5,000 life points. Look at this guy.
What? Rank 7 strategy card.
We're literally looking at a level 7 with an effect that isn't immediately terrible. For those wondering what the original Mortal Thunder did, it's a level 4 with 1,500 attack. If it's flipped, you gain 3,000. After this card is flipped, you lose 5,000 life points if it goes to the graveyard. I'm so happy you fucking played that in that deck. That's a card where I've seen the art before, but when I saw you mill that, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like I was already losing my mind over people really out here playing Electric Lizard.
Electric Lizard, my boy.
And then Alan has to do a react thread of, you are not playing this! And was able to immediately guess that it's just dead in your hand. You know who else's boy Electric Lizard is, Jordan? Fucking Tristan. You don't want to be a Tristan.
Yeah, but look at Electric Lizard. He's beyond Tristan.
That is true. It's kind of like a Dragon Quest monster. When I associate with Tristan, I think Cyber Commander, and no one fucking cares about that thing.
Whenever I think about Tristan, I think about the horrible fucking, like, Capsule Monsters arc.
No, that's great. They sing songs. They're going on vacation. Rest and relaxation. No more aggravation. It's great.
I haven't seen that arc in 10 years.
A lot happens in that arc. A variety of adventures. You know what monster he has during Capsule Monsters? Electric Blizzard. Yeah, he actually does in fact have that, yeah.
Do you wanna know how I watched the original Yu-Gi-Oh series back in the day?
How?
On the 4Kids website.
That's how I watched the first drop. They actually dropped the first set of Capsule Monsters episodes on Yu-Gi-Oh.com.
Let us continue to cleanse the world.
And then you had to go on their fucking player, and that's how I watched like the first set of episodes. Let's see how they mean for me to like go down. It looks like, yeah, there's no like little grapple crystal there. Keep looking around.
What fools you are. Defying the gods.
Yeah, I watched a lot of old episodes online in the late aughts through sites like Hut Locker.
Someone on my timeline doing the post a game that released when you were 18 and posting Sonic Lost World with a caption, "This was the worst time to be alive."
I hate them for saying Sonic Lost World. 18.
That was a game in 2013.
Oh, I thought it was like 2014. For some reason.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Be the first to strike. Light.
Eh. That game came out when I was 17. Man.
That game is a decade old next year.
Cool. No, it's also going to be a decade old next year.
What's that?
The Last of Us. They got a remake this year.
Uh-huh. I saw no one I know play that.
Yeah, they already played it.
You're right.
I'm like, this is a busy season. I ain't got time for this shit.
Tech-savvy consumers line up to buy Sony's new piece of shit that doesn't do the goddamn thing it's supposed to.
No, you know, as it turns out, it did do what it was supposed to. It upped the graphics and the AI of that game. It did not add the crawling from 2, though. There's no prone gameplay this time. I saw people trying to freak out about the Horizon one that they're gonna do. And I'm like, guys, they already did that. The Uncharted 4 one. They're just gonna make it run better. They're not remaking that shit from the ground up.
Let us continue to cleanse the world.
The thing with that one is just like, doesn't this got a 4K 60 patch?
Yeah, but it'll probably have like some other trimmings like the Uncharted one ended up having, because I'm pretty sure the Uncharted one also had a patch.
James also explained to me that, like, the reason why East 9 is getting a PS5 version is that there's flat out people that won't buy a PS4 game for their PS5 anymore, apparently.
Ah. Someone like, wait, that's out. I guess they didn't know The Last of Us Part 1 came out. Yeah. I think that was last month?
That came out in, like, July, I think.
Time sucks.
Let me.
Yeah, you're right.
that.
That was way longer than fucking last month. What am I doing?
September 2nd.
No, I was right. I'm brilliant.
It's just that we saw the way we found out it existed was because they leaked an entire 10 minutes of gameplay. That's why I thought it came out 3 months ago.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm good. I don't need to pick that up. It's fine. All I have to do is wait 2 years, and then I'll have it as a PlayStation Plus benefit anyway. Accidentally downloaded 9 copies of the Immortal Thunder card art because I wasn't getting the download notification. There you go. Went to the graveyard. Take the damage. But yeah, so far this game is solid, chat. It's just missing an air dash. Chaotic DX on Twitter going, thinking about how Raw Cooler is, and I'm like, you can't say these types of things anymore when Cheese is around. It's irresponsible.
Alright, trying to figure out what I'm getting.
Yeah, exciting times.
Our top picks. Applebee's, Taco Bell, and Fazoli's.
Let's go, baby! The fucking trifecta! You know, back when I was in Texas, I regularly DoorDashed Applebee's. I'm like, no, that's some stuff, man.
What are their other top picks?
When Casey's given up and wants a sirloin.
Oh, I could go for the sirloin right now.
Yeah, I was like, let me get the meal with the 6 ounce. I guess I can do that now if I fucking do it at a Chili's.
Fools you are. Just buy it.
What if I got like this?
You should get Fazoli's and you should put sugar in it.
Nope, I am not doing that.
I love that clip. I was so visceral when I did that. Yeah, there's some good hits done on some of these attacks. Yeah, like, overall, real nice step up from their Samurai Jack game. What's up? What we got? What are our options?
I don't think the GrubHub site works very well.
Oh, I tried it once a few years ago, and I'm like, this is fucking bad.
Look at the image I just posted in stream call chat.
Sure. Let's have a look. See what we're cooking here. Chat. I'm gonna go ahead and show this, as it shows no information. I can't read any of this. Meals for one. Breakfast combos, I guess, is on there. Sides. This shit's broken. I think you're gonna starve.
I mean, I have food, but it's just like I want to test this.
Yeah, but fucking food from out special and more exciting.
Yeah.
That's how this shit works. What were they cooking? I have no idea. You know, buying alcohol was a mistake. Every time I go in my kitchen, it's right there in the middle of my kitchen table just staring at me.
Waiting.
Jordan, do not use GrubHub. They almost stole my money from Mittens.
Yeah, but I have free delivery. I have GrubHub Plus.
Mittens is a... Oh, what? Oh, yeah. That was a good way to, like, turn it around.
Ben, since you're here in chat, you want to hear about what,
Okay, Jordan.
GrubHub gives me when I search Chinese? Oh, it's different now.
Oh, does it no longer show Taco Bell?
No. It's now IHOP, Taco Bell, McDonald's, and Panda Express.
Okay, so they've gotten one.
Let's see, let's go down more the list. A Hispanic place.
Yeah, I considered ordering something for after the stream, and I'm like, no, that place is closing in 7 minutes. I'm not gonna be that prick.
Hello.
Dog!
Hello.
It's great to see you.
Kind of want to do Mexican.
Jordan is currently ordering a thing off GrubHub.
GrubHub, I don't think Applebee's is Mexican food.
This should be easier.
Yeah, no, it's not.
How is it so far?
Pretty good. Attacks feel really good to pull off.
Valkyrie profile combo leader, holy shit.
Yeah, they got Nero's Snatch on L2. That feels pretty solid.
Oh! That explains all the weird-ass restaurants.
Wrong area?
It was using the wrong area.
You're like, I don't recognize any of these places near me.
Isn't it fucked up how two Tri-Ace IPs got games this year?
Yeah, it's crazy. And both of them I felt pretty high on. Even Star Ocean, the level design in that, I'm like, ooh, you've hit something that I can say no other. Thursday.
Oh, okay.
But I played that demo. And that
was there a demo?
Yeah, there is a demo for Star Ocean 6.
Oh,
yeah, I started
shit.
posting clips and said, guys, we need to get in. Because as soon as they introduced Duma, which is your little robot thing that lets you fly and zoom, I went, wait. This area is blocked off in a pit. I can float over it.
Dude, I'm off Friday and Saturday, so I'm just gonna spend those 2 days playing Star Ocean 6.
Dude, I sold, I think, 2 people on my clip where I floated slowly down on top of a stone awning and saw an enemy in the distance, and I tackled them for a stealth initiative, and it felt fucking great.
The only thing I know,
second area's frame rate's kind of bad. I'm hoping they tighten that up, but aside from that, I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, I would be hopeful because it's a demo, and demos usually use kind of
somewhat older build optimization happens toward the end, so I'm hoping for the best. But so far, seems really solid.
The only thing I know about Star Ocean, other than I'm going to join you and Bridget on that, because that's going to be really fun, is that one of your party members is a robot ninja who's voiced by Kiryu's voice actor.
Yeah, like that's the other party. It looks like you'll get different party members depending on what side you choose to, which is interesting.
What, the sides?
Yeah. So at the start, you pick your protagonist between the main girl or the main guy.
Oh, I thought, okay, huh.
Yeah, which is really funny. They only let you use the guy in the demo, and it's like his ship crash lands and then runs into the other protagonist. So it'll be interesting to see like different intros and forks and stuff.
Man, I can't believe in 2022 I'm excited for a Star Ocean.
Yeah, hey, sometimes we gotta get a little quirky. So we've had a pretty good stream so far. We've talked about a variety of things. Net moaned again.
Okay, good for her.
Yep, feeling pretty good. We had more people in the call.
I'm assuming that was after she went XD Squee
Basically, yeah. She did a yawn that sounded so close to it, and I was about to say it, and I went, oh wait, no, that's a yawn. And she's like, no, stop. I'm like, I'm sorry, you just sound like it. You bitch.
You bitch.
You bitch. I really hate how the funniest thing in the world to me now is I'll watch a video and then I'll see like a dog run past and I go, looks like shit.
Dude, I saw that new dog Pokemon. I immediately went, looks like shit.
It's really funny because it's you and Aerie fused.
Oh. Hold on, I posted something on the server earlier today. Or is it here? Go repost it in stream call.
Looking at White Castle. Do you want the original slider sack?
You want that slider sack? Here we go, chat. Cool dog. Looks like shit.
Why'd you want that video, Alto?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Alto has returned some videotapes.
I have to go take some medicine.
The giant undead entity.
So do you have any experience with the Valkyrie series?
No, I just know it kind of plays like Indivisible.
Really?
It's that thing where you're like standing in a group and you like do juggle combos, is my understanding.
Yeah, I've never played Indivisible, so I know play like that.
Oh yeah, those you're like standing in a thing and each character's assigned to a button and it's more like fighting game-esque of like doing big juggles and third strike parries.
How does this game handle the Einherjar, whatever the fuck it's called, the Norse thing?
Yeah, like we're a servant of Odin. We can summon people when we find them. They gave me some in the tutorial. I do not have them now.
Okay, yeah. The summoning thing. Cause like
they let you summon dudes that have like elemental effects on them, so you can like exploit weaknesses and stuff, and they'll stay out for a good period.
God, I'm really excited for Battle Profile Lineth.
Yeah, it's not in the menu, but basically it's you hold R1 and then you pick one of the face buttons. I have that also for R2 for specials, for just me. This is a big ass bug. Good lord.
So how do you get them? Do you do like quests or something? Or do you
I'm guessing I do quests. This is the first non-tutorial mission in the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they make you do some tutorial stuff, talk with Odin, and then they brought me into this this mission.
Because in the original Valkyrie profile, you basically you had the world map and you basically had like a time limit, like of how many hours, but like going into a dungeon or a town took an hour off your time, so you could go into a town, do a little side story to get a new party member, and then go do a dungeon.
So like I'm dealing out hits here, and that's building my my diamonds on the bottom middle there. And when those are filled, I'm able to do specials.
That's that really just is the combo counter from the original game.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Return back from whence you came, lost soul.
I kept saying good laird when I watched Bleach with Vince. That's fucked up.
This guy.
Oh, okay.
What is?
Yeah, this is like an action RPG. I used resources earlier to upgrade a weapon and it gave me new moves.
Ooh.
Speak.
This game always looked really cool. It just came out probably the worst time.
Yeah.
My name is Egon.
How is it that
How can it compete with the game that came out a week before it? The DioField Chronicle.
My apologies. I have no idea what just happened here.
your soul attracted the souls of the
People are like, it's hidden Kino.
No, I think those people are lying.
I know.
My soul.
That came out too? Yes.
Who are you?
I think I said it last time that game was brought up. I typically don't trust Steam reviews because a lot of them are just kind of jokey bullshit.
Yeah.
So I looked at the Steam reviews of that game the day it came out, and half of them were like, "Yeah, this game's kind of bad."
Dude, the clip when I first played the demo for DioField, it looked and ran so bad. I just went, ooh. On the opening cutscene.
Let's go again. Let's go again.
Which would mean
is DioField like a tactical RPG? Like what?
It's an RTS.
Oh.
So like you hold the button to select all your units and then you move them toward a thing and then you use various different cooldowns with the buttons.
Alright, I ordered some rallies.
I'm not an RTS
Oh
fan,
shit,
so
rallies, also known as in the South, checkers.
I must
Ordered some rallies with chocolate shake.
There you go.
I know that. Look, you want to go outside, but it's storming out there.
I'm already very interested in how Star Ocean's gonna run and turn out on the next gen version, as I'm now seeing PS4 Star Ocean 38 gigs, PS5 63.8 gigs.
Was that demo a PS5 demo?
Yeah, there was a PS5 demo.
Okay.
But now we're getting the full file sizes since the game's out on Thursday. Fellow content creators, if you want to cover Star Ocean, The Divine Force, check out the site Rainmaker. I think it's .gg. That's the site that Square does with content creators. If you've seen me cover a Square game in the past 2 years, I've done it through that website.
Oh no, this game is a ranking system.
Yeah, that's dangerous. I kind of just started sweating. Like, what do you mean? Here we go.
No.
All right, we got subquest. Press L2 to activate the astral globe. Then use square to switch to the quest section and accept any unlocked subquests.
How does it feel to be playing an action game, not stream?
It's weird. And it's also weird to play one of those where your dodge isn't the right stick.
Oh, did you also play God of War 2 your PS now?
Yes. So I was playing God of War 2. An upgrade in most, if not every area where it's like, oh, the combat's even better, the diversity is good, the set pieces are better. I fucking hate those puzzles, dude.
Yeah.
I hate that the game equaled out to me because by the end, every puzzle just made me upset. They're like, here's one, okay, the checkpoint makes you fight an enemy that's heavily armored, and then you walk into the room, and then you hit the crank to make the spikes go down. Then you go up and pick up an item to do an unskippable cutscene to get a diamond. Then run back or the spikes will kill you. Then lower the spikes, break a wall, stop time. And I asked, is there like a solution to this that's like safe, where it's like you've completed? They're like, no. Move a lever until you think you could make it in time, and then run.
Jump off the wall, off the refrigerator, do a front
Yeah,
flip,
I know.
front
I
flip.
fucking hate all of those puzzles. The amount of times I went, chat, I've been running around in a circle for 3 minutes. I have no idea what the fuck they want.
I replayed most of
I've
3.
never felt like a bigger idiot playing a video game than God of War 2.
I replayed most of 3. I don't remember any puzzle being that complicated.
Yeah, I'm excited for God of War 3, not only because I will be playing it native, using the remaster on PS5, but just, you know, I really like Jedi Fallen Order, and that's the same director.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Stig Asmussen moved from Sony to EA, and you can really tell, in Jedi Fallen Order having a God of War boss like 2/3 in.
To your deeds.
Yeah. I have a feeling that second Jedi game is gonna go insanely fucking hard.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
That first one did. It was just kind of held back by a bunch of weird technical issues.
Yeah.
So if it's just building upon the first one, cleaning everything up, it'll be even better.
I was even able to converse with it.
That is the soul of an Enheria.
That's the word I was trying to say earlier.
That's how you say that word? Enheriar?
I
always thought it was Einherjar.
Yeah, I say that too because that's how it's said in the Valkyrie profile dub.
I've had enough, dude.
The Norse are fucked up, though.
Yeah, the new Jedi game is next year. You know, the most stacked year we've ever had.
Dude, I thought this year was a stacked year, but no, next year's like even worse somehow.
Yep.
And we only know what, like the first 4 months?
Currently, it's looking like Jedi Survivor, by the way, is currently on track for release maybe in March.
They have to stop. They have to stop.
No!
Can March stop?
It's especially funny because I see people like Maximilian who's like shown trends and said, you know, there's a chance Street Fighter drops in February, and I'm like, don't say this to me, dude. I know that they've done it for literally every single fighting game release they've ever done, but still don't.
Wait, don't we already know when it's coming out?
No.
Oh, I could have sworn it was like March or May.
Yeah. I assume...
Oh, no, you know what? I'm getting RE4. Whoops.
Yeah, like RE4, we've got it locked in. I think they were kind of making sure that RE4 is, like, ready. So that they don't end up having to delay it. So, you know, positioning-wise with Street Fighter. What's up, buddy?
January? There's a single week in January that's stupidly fucking packed.
I know, it's so bad.
Elaborate.
Fire Emblem, January 20th. Forspoken, January 24th. Dead Space Remake, January 27th.
Why? They have to stop.
And then, February 3rd, Dead Island 2.
Now imagine this, Alto. If they did worldwide releases for this series, that would also be the same week Disgaea 7 drops.
Oh, well, that game's not real.
It is real.
It's not real until it's in English.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's why I was saying in an alternate universe where that popped up. Don't talk about Dead Island.
Does Dead Island 2 have 4-player co-op for the campaign?
I think they said 3.
KZ, you want to do a kill?
People gotta stop trying to get me to play Dead Island.
KZ, come on.
I'm in.
Stop it! Even Sham tried to get me to do it a month ago.
Dude, come on, we have to do a Dead Island 2 co-op, bro. That shit looks unironically really fun.
Stop smiling at me, Mittens, you whore.
I'm smiling at you in real life. You just can't see
I know you are, you dumbass dog. February's gonna kick my ass too, man. Dead Island 2, Turf Legacy, Wanted Dead, which is from the developer that made this game I'm playing now. They're just doing another unique IP action game in the middle of February on the 16th. Theatrhythm Final Bar Line.
Oh, no.
And then, fucking 5 days after Theatrhythm Final Bar Line, Like a Dragon Ishin.
Oh, also, and Octopath 2.
Also, Wild Hearts, that Koei Tecmo EA game.
Uh-huh.
And then Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe that month.
Apparently Atelier Rise is dropping all the same day as Octopath 2 and the Kirby remaster. And then also, 4 days later, a Destiny 2 expansion.
And let's not forget, if Maximilian's right, Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, there's a lot going on right at the start there.
We're under fucking attack.
Just enough stuff to drown you so that when you get later in the year, the ungodly fist that is Final Fantasy 16 will crash into the earth.
Wait,
I just know that. What's this character's name?
I don't know. I actually don't recall what the character's name in this is.
When did Skull and Bones get delayed?
Valkyrie is her name.
Oh, okay, I guess we don't know her name yet. But her role in this game is just the translation of the Valkyrie from the first game.
Oh, okay.
To do the arms behind the back run. That's neat.
KZ.
Yeah.
Something else you need to remember is that while it's not in 2023, we are possibly getting, like, every 6 months, a new basically mainline Final Fantasy with Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, and then a new 14 expansion.
Yep.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Stop that.
I
hope you go bald.
Also, I believe it's less than 6 weeks until Crisis Core comes out.
Oh, stop.
That comes out right at the start of December.
I'm looking at shit that has no date. Alan Wake 2.
No.
Vin Diesel Simulator 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what?
Arc
Vin
2.
Diesel Simulator, what?
Yeah, Arc. The fucking dinosaur survival game that has Vin Diesel in it for no reason.
Okay.
I hope it shows up at the Game Awards again.
Me too.
Yep.
Exoprimal.
It's gonna have John Cena.
Oh yeah, Exoprimal's fitting in somewhere.
Game looks so good.
Any game that goes summoning raptors is an instant cop for me.
And then a fucking Left 4 Dead style horde event.
Like a Dragon Gaiden sometime next year. Supposedly Spider-Man 2 is next year. I forgot about that.
They did say that. Last year they announced it and said 2023. I'm like, they could possibly pull it off.
Has Insomniac ever delayed a game?
No.
Yeah, that's probably locked in, unless like some.
Unless things come up, we'll see how they end up turning out. They're so based. I love them. Take that, Rathalos.
Supposedly, Pal World comes out next year.
That game isn't real. That's a psyop. They wait for each new Pokemon game to come out, rip off things, and make a weird trailer.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, and then give them guns.
Yeah, I know. The recent one that just ripped off Arceus boss fights really killed me.
Yeah, that was insane. Payday 3.
I'm here for my Payday 3. That game isn't real until it has 18 content updates and a YouTuber's in it.
I was about to say that game's not real until you buy it in like 18,000 DLC for $20 on the Steam sale.
Yeah, someone I was friends with at the time got me an early copy of Payday 2.
Let's see, Pikmin 4, I need her.
Back when that game was sober. What? Did you say Pikmin 4, I need her?
Yes.
Everything reminds me of her.
What that mouth do?
Pragmata, whatever that game is.
Yeah.
That's the Capcom IP. Everyone thought it was a Kojima game at first.
That new SpongeBob game.
Yeah, the Cosmic Shake. With Scrimble Patrick.
Starfield.
That game's not real.
I wouldn't be shocked if Kojima finally reveals this game and it comes out by the end of next year.
Yeah,
oh, stop!
That might happen.
That one that seemingly is just Death Stranding 2.
Because Death Stranding 2 was going to be a Stadia thing, and then they turned it down.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot the System Shock game is supposed to come out next year.
Oh yes, the System Shock reboot, not reboot, remake, System Shock 2 remastered, I think, and System Shock 3.
I hate how these things just look so much like Monster Hunter bosses.
They do.
It doesn't help that you can break pieces of them off.
Let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah, The Wolf Among Us 2.
Go Among Us?
I hate you.
Okay.
Suicide Squad, Suikoden 1 and 2.
Oh no, Suikoden 1 and 2. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Not now. I cannot fall. Not here.
I'm not gonna be ready for like the 1-2 punch of gameplay trailer of Spider-Man 2 and then gameplay trailer of Wolverine.
Oh. All right. Do we know what that Wolverine game is rated yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
But Sony isn't.
I know Insomniac isn't like. They typically don't do M-rated games, but they should do M-rated games. Could you imagine them doing that fucking Wolverine, like healing factor shit?
Have you ever played the Wolverine licensed game from 7th Gen?
Yes.
That game's sick.
That game's really good, but could you imagine them doing that on PS5?
I wouldn't be shocked if it ends up being M-rated. I was pulling up a tweet that one of the Insomniacs did for a job listing saying, we're looking for a gameplay engineer on Wolverine. This was last year. If you're into creating cuts, slashes, gouges, severs, gashes, stabs, snicks, and everything else, please apply.
Okay, that game's rated M.
Dude, there's gonna be a cutscene in that game where Wolverine gets to an explosion. His face is just a skull, and you see all the muscle and shit like heal over time.
Now, I might regret this, because Alto is in the call with me. But, my sister sent me this photo of our dog, Reese.
It's very smart.
She's so studious. There's also a sign in the shot.
That sign looks like shit.
Yeah.
I love Vincent chat. Alto, hold it back!
Also,
they did
Casey, this is in the house with all the signs.
This is the white woman apocalypse.
I thought it was when I saw the sign in the back called The Gathering Place.
In front of the fucking dining room table.
Man,
okay, got a few things.
Casey, isn't it fucked up that you have 4 Pokemon that you could just name after the same 2 people?
Yeah, it's fucked up. I guess I got a rapier at some point, which is neat.
It has a different moveset, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Can you get a spear as well? Or is that the thing you picked up from the boss?
Yeah, I think this might be what I picked up from the boss. I might have to look in the menu here. Ah, yeah, there's an equip.
Game looks so fucking cool.
We were talking about it earlier, Alto, but it's so crazy that this game has like thick outlines on every character, and it has better anti-aliasing than Strangers of Paradise did at launch.
Yeah. That's not surprising.
See, like, I haven't seen a like non-Switch game use outlines in a while, and every Switch game that uses outlines has the worst anti-aliasing I've ever seen, so I'm not used to it.
I should probably do defense and healing. That's true, but the last fight I did, I was just being stupid, and I didn't even hit any of my heal buttons. We have a little bit of juice at the moment. But let me see if there's Let me see if there's anything.
You know, this isn't to say that Square Enix stopped like doing this, but like with all their like side projects going on, aren't Final Fantasy, like all their really like kind of mid to low budget projects, they're like back to how they used to be during like PS1 and PS2.
Yeah, so it looks like I have a precision guard now, guarding an attack immediately before it hits, trigger slow-mo, and then you can do a special with triangle. That's fun. Alright, so you level up stuff based on materials that drop off enemies. Okay, yeah, I want that. I want this reversal move. Oh, okay. There's double jump. I was wondering when I'd get that. Well, found it.
And there's table hopper.
Yeah, yep, and there's health. There's double dash. And I don't have enough yellow souls for some other stuff. There we go. Yeah, so we've unlocked parries and a double jump and a double dash.
So, did Square Enix give you just the base copy of the game or the deluxe edition?
I think this is just base copy.
Okay. I think the deluxe edition's like 90 fucking bucks for some reason. I mean, I know why they give you the PSP game later on for free, so you're essentially buying that game.
Ah, yeah. Bye. Nice. Nice, that's what I'm talking about. Let me pick up me gubbins. Oh, there you are, you little fucking bastard.
You piece of shit. So, what's that meter to the left of their health bar?
I do not know. I just broke off his tail neat.
I think that's their stagger meter?
Yeah, I forget what that build up is for.
Because the boss had it when you fought it.
Yeah.
All threats will be eliminated.
Yeah, the skill tree is pretty good at having, like, brand new moves in between filler stuff, like better stats.
They also, it doesn't look too expensive either. Like, it looks like you get them at a pretty quick clip.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those just now. Elemental stagger builds when you hit with their elemental weakness. Ah, yeah, because if you hit with enough of a weakness, it just makes the enemy just start planking.
Hello again.
Hello.
Game still good?
Oh, yeah. I looked in the skill tree and found where double jumps were. And double dashes, and the parry.
That movement tech looks pretty good.
Yeah, that felt pretty nice. Hello, open this, please.
I was playing East 9. Has very similar amounts of movement. Does not feel or look nearly as clean.
Yeah, like East 9.
Hey, these guys made Samurai Jack Battle Through Time. You can't compete.
Wasn't that game surprisingly good?
Yes, that's the joke.
According to the only person I've ever heard talk about their experiences with the game, Bob Video Games, it's apparently pretty good.
Yeah, I remember going, yeah, this is pretty alright. He's like, this is pretty alright. I think it spoiled the final season of that show for me. I was like, yeah, it probably does.
Probably has a better ending.
No. It has a secret alternate ending that Gendy Tartakovsky did write off on.
Oh, that's neat. I just picked up, like, an Ambrosi. Hey, there we go. Cap my health a bit. Currently, if chat's just tuning in, we're doing some sub-quests.
Oh,
yeah, this ranking's dangerous, dude. It's got item penalties.
I always thought that's kind of lame.
No, I went, oh man, you really went all in on, like, DMC action rating shit.
Yeah.
The moon.
See, it's an important barometer, chat. If Bob says an action game's good, that's exciting. If they say it's bad, it means nothing. I can't believe those motherfuckers played all of Gotham Knights.
Oh!
In one sitting. It took them like 16 hours.
Jeez.
I believe apparently Dan called the game Game Hitler at some point.
Yeah.
There was a thing I compared it to on Twitter the other day. Everyone kind of agreed or went, "Oh, that's too rush or too rough." I called it the Dead Rising 4 of Batman games.
That's not as bad as what I compared it to last night.
Huh.
I'm trying to remember what I compared it to. I know it was incredibly mean, but I took an edible after it, so I forget what I said. What I called.
Yeah,
it.
I know. I vaguely remember you saying something like, "Why would you say that?"
If anyone in chat was present last night and remembers what horrible insult I said about Gotham Knights, please say, because I do know it was a banger, and I'm actually upset I forgot.
Yeah, I brought my PS5 out to like show Dan and Bob Sifu since I knew they weren't gonna buy it, and they were on the fence. And yeah, I know that got him in, and then he ended up getting the extra ending. I didn't get very far in Sifu because that game's too hard for me.
I want to buy that game on PC because that game's modding seems insane.
Yeah, just so you can get in on that Matrix mob where everyone's an Agent Smith.
Oh,
there's a Joker mod for it.
Oh,
it's Joker.
Yeah. What do you think? With me
he laughed.
I don't know. You're a comic book fan, dickhead.
No, they would talk about fucking Batman funny.
Batman Keck W.
Okay, good. You have the fucking rapid stabbing with rapier. That's what anyone wants. Anyone with one of these says, "I want to play as Raphael from Soul Calibur."
Valkyrie controls the neutral.
She's holding down back.
You can't do that in Soul Calibur.
That'd be fucked up if you could, though.
Could you imagine the next Soul Calibur guest character is Guile?
Oh, okay. I thought you were just gonna say, bro, Keelik is going down back.
What the fuck was that character from Soul Calibur 5 that just had the wolf ghost for some reason?
I know nothing about anything that isn't the new one or the first two.
Soul Calibur 5 is a very funny game because it's like this is gonna be the next generation.
Yeah.
Nobody liked any of the characters.
They're like, here's our combat kits, and they're like, we're bringing back Soul Calibur. It takes place between 1 and 2.
Didn't they do that with? Well, no, 6 is I guess the entire timeline, wasn't it, or something?
The newest one, it felt like they were just trying to keep things in the old 1-2 like time, since I guess people aged out and also Nightmare's still there.
Okay, I got something.
Yes, Soul Calibur 5 did have SEO.
Gotham Knights is the Mummy 2017 of video games.
Oh my god!
Brace yourself for a Gotham Knights universe.
I'm still racking my brain about what I fucking compared Gotham Knights to, and I'm beginning to realize it wasn't that I said Gotham Knights was the X.
You said something else was like Gotham Knights, and it really unnerved me, and I can't say I remember what it was.
Yeah, because I know I hit
this game is really good, by the way, chat. I absolutely recommend this.
What was the discussion point?
I don't know. I was playing God of War 2 and being miserable.
Yeah, it was a co-op game. It was a co-op game. I know that much. Oh, right.
Fuck.
Now I remember. I compared Wolfenstein Youngblood and I.
Oh my
yes,
god.
that's what happened.
Oh. Shooters. Because
that's too mean.
That's
no, it was kind of right. I
watched
watched a couple scenes. They're both the same game.
Yeah, but like, what's the plot synopsis of Wolfenstein Youngblood? Two, daughters, like of the Wolfenstein dude.
Yeah.
DJ Blazkowicz. Yeah.
Yeah, they go on a quirky adventure with really bad writing and gear scores.
Yeah.
I watched one cutscene in that and I'm like, holy shit, you are idiots.
Man, that
you're making some Reddit bacon.
That fucking Wolfenstein reboot is such a shame. It started out really good with like the first game, and then
yeah, I was talking about how I heard a lot of people did not like New Colossus at all.
Two second half is really good. Too bad the game's like 5 hours long and the first half is really bad.
I feel so fucking
imagine
vindicated. Multiple people in chat saying that's the best fucking comparison I've ever heard.
Okay, so imagine if in
Fuck Youngblood, that game was ass.
Imagine if your max health in Doom Eternal for the first half was 50.
That's what I heard a lot, where people are like, I breathe and I die.
Because like the idea is that, you know, it carries off from the end of the first game where, you know, DJ is very badly injured, so he wears like the suit of armor for the first half of the game because his body sucks. It's like broken, like he straight up cannot move without the armor. So to balance it out, they give you a max of 200 armor, which is more than you have, you know, like in the original game.
Yeah.
But your max health is 50, and there's an over-reliance on stealth. The stealth system is broken and not good.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Hopefully they can make a better one next time.
I really want them to make a better one, because like there are parts of 2 I do really enjoy, but it's like, Jesus Christ.
And who knows what it's working on now.
Rage 3.
Stop. Oops. My computer sometimes decides not. Don't show anything anymore.
Okay, okay, game crashed.
I thought me saying Rage 3 crashed the game.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So I knew that MachineGames was working on something. They're working on that Indiana Jones game.
Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, yeah, because everyone went, yeah, they made the game where you shoot Nazis and now they get Indiana Jones. That sounds about right.
That's exciting.
Okay,
yeah.
So did you see the trailer for the Guardians Holiday Special?
I did not. I saw that was out. All I've seen is, of course, fucking the Ant-Man trailer from the other day.
Ant-Man's gonna die.
Why? What? Why? Is it because that dude's so jacked? Is that why?
Yes.
Jonathan Majors is just fucking too jacked.
People are talking about Rage 2 in chat, and I completely forgot that was a video game that actually existed.
I played that game. It's like, it's fine. Like it plays really well. You know, your movement and all the guns feel nice. It's just.
I'm trying to remember the artist that did the song that Rage 2 uses. What is it? The Getting Ready to Die thing.
Oh, Andrew WK.
Yeah, they had they had the Andrew WK stuff. And then I remember that E3 presentation because I almost screamed while watching it. Where they do a performance of the song, no one gives a shit because we're here to watch fucking video games. I don't listen to Andrew WK. And then they zoom in on 2 guys talking up the game and they're like, we're gonna show it now. 10-second pause. Nope, they have cut to nothing. They start panicking and it just still won't start. And they don't know how to start the video for like, I feel like half a minute. I felt like I was drowning.
Yeah.
Then the game came out and someone was like, it's nothing like Rage 1 and also isn't very good.
It's discount Borderlands.
No, it's not even that. It's better than fucking Borderlands, but it's like...
Is it?
I think it came out after...
You haven't played it.
What? Rage 2?
Yeah.
Oh, I said I played it.
Oh.
I'm like 1 of 5 people who played that game.
Okay,
let's go.
Okay.
Fight.
You know what?
Fight.
If there was any person that I could trust, someone to compare a video game to Borderlands to, it would be Alto, because we have like actual evidence they played every single blend.
Yes. We're currently going through 3. Everyone in that group is actually kind of shocked how much fun we're having with 3.
3's gameplay's actually good. The story is.
That story is bad, but like it's not annoying bad, so I just don't care.
Yeah. Like I remember I really liked 3 when I played it. It was just like at launch it was buggy as shit. So I'm sure it's in a much better space now.
Like, didn't Rage 2 come out after Doom Eternal? Or was that like right before?
No, I think it came out in No, it wasn't 2017. It was
2018
yeah, it was
then.
It was right before Doom Eternal. I think it was fall 2018. Let me check.
Yeah, Doom Eternal was 2020.
The remnant
God, it
of
was.
his soul.
Oh
Yeah.
God, it was.
I remember because it was the start of pandemic. It came out the same day as Animal Crossing.
That's right.
Wasn't the conference where they announced Rage 2 or like showed it off was the same one where they revealed Fallout 76?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes, that was a really fucked up one.
Anytime I hear Fallout 76, I think about the one interview that John Carpenter did a couple weeks back, where he said he's a huge fan of that game apparently.
Ah.
He was also asked, hey, if you were asked to do any like composition on a video game, would you do it? He said, yeah, but no one has contacted me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right?
How many years of video games and no one thought to like contact John Carpenter and be like, hey, can you write some music for us?
They probably think it's like, nah, there's no way that dude would do that.
Dude, he signs off all his like major IPs off the studios and doesn't give a shit how bad the movie is because he makes that money to spend on weed and Xbox.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are always worried. It's like, oh, that's a movie person, you know.
Yeah,
they don't like that video game shit. It's like how Gord Barlog was like, I want Christopher Judge to be Kratos, and he's like, he's like a TV guy, like a movie dude potentially. He won't care.
John Carpenter's like he loves playing video games.
Yeah, I know he is an epic gamer.
Here, I'll find the interview right now actually.
Sure, thank you. I will put this on screen. Thank you, Amazing G Guy, my wonderful video editor. I'll just put this on screen. Pretty solid. Just gonna.
Honestly surprised it didn't happen sooner.
Yeah, let's just put that over there. What? And we just have a fun little ghost dog over here.
Cool. I like that dog a lot.
Thank you, G. It really is just you and Aerie fused together. Your fusion be like, oh my laird women. Still really not over. Like we're near the end of Resident Evil 6's massive stream. Derek Simmons shows up and starts transforming. Nep sends me the Drake Sprite commercial gif. The exact same enemy.
All right, so in the interview by AV Club, it asks, what games have you been playing recently? John Carpenter responds, oh, I got hooked on this Fallout 76 game. Been hooked for a good long time on it. You know, I know it had bugs coming out and a lot of it was put down, but I thought it was great. It's really fun to play, and I keep up with Borderlands and Horizon Forbidden West. I love that game. Fantastic. What a design. Mind-blowing.
Yeah, I know I believe in an interview before that, he was hyping up. He was so excited for Horizon 2.
Yeah, follow-up question. It seems like you're drawn to games that are more open-world kind of exploration games. What about those games appeals to you, John Carpenter? Well, it's fun. Your freedom to roam around and do it your way, and that's what I love about Fallout. There's a template to follow their missions, but you can do it differently. And they keep coming up with new missions every once in a while and new ideas. It's good. It's really interesting. But I have time for a Crash Bandicoot and Ratchet & Clank and stuff like that, too. Did you play the new Ratchet & Clank, the PS5 one? John Carpenter, I did. I loved it.
Based.
Have you tried Elden Ring? No, it sounds like a role-playing game. Is that what that is? It's from the people who did Dark Souls. It's role-playing action, but kind of open world also. Do you recommend it? He immediately turns this into an interview on the guy interviewing him. Yeah, it's on the more difficult side, but if you're going to go through a big, interesting-looking countryside, it's pretty great.
Honestly, if we can get someone to trick John Carpenter into playing Elden Ring, I feel like that's important. He's like, I don't know. I had no problem with fucking General Radon. I'm like, good for you, Mr. Carpenter.
Oh yeah, and here it is. Have you ever considered running a soundtrack for a game? John Carpenter, if somebody asked me, I sure would, but no one's asked. Which is fucking insane.
It's okay, I'm sure people have asked now.
Oh, dude, he's fucking. Like, I'm pretty sure the team working on that Callisto game and that Dead Space remake are sitting there being like, fuck.
I bet there's one dude working at EA Motive going, if we can get this first one to sell, this is what we do for 2. Just hire John Carpenter.
Oh, wait, hold on right here. Let's see, the only game that's ever been licensed from your work is The Thing from 2002, right? John Carpenter. Oh yeah, that's fabulous. Chuckles. I like that game.
You know, I was thinking about it. I don't even think Motive's gonna do the next Dead Space, or if they'll even do another one. Because I believe they got tapped to make an Iron Man game recently. I think that got announced. I don't know if I dreamed that. Did Redfall get a trailer today? I was asleep, did it? Man, that game's weird. Their conceptual trailer looked really cool, and then the game kind of started looking a lot more generic when they showed gameplay at the previous E3. Redfall's the Arcane Dishonored devs 4-player.
Oh, that's the vampire game, right?
Yeah, the 4-player co-op game about killing vampires. Yeah.
I did really like that trailer, and that game looks a lot of fun, but I could not remember that name.
Yeah, it didn't look at anything. Okay. It didn't look like anything special following the first trailer that seemed a bit more interesting. This seemed more by the numbers, but it's, you know, it's a co-op game, you know. The bar's pretty low here, so long as it's not like, I don't know, Back for Blood.
Oh, it's Gotham Knights.
I'm looking at the interview. You started playing games with Sonic the Hedgehog. Are there any other old games you revisit very often? Sure, Jack and Daxter. You recall that game? I love that game. Well, the first one especially. It's interesting because that studio has gone to do The Last of Us games. Have you played those? John Carpenter replies, I have. I got stuck on The Last of Us 2. I couldn't get the generator started. Got frustrated. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I didn't read this part. Have you ever thought about adapting a game? John Carpenter. The only one I could think of, and I mentioned it before, is Dead Space. That would make a real great movie. I could do that.
The moment this interview came out, at least one person at Motive had to drink themselves to sleep that night.
They're like,
how does gaming fit into your regular routine? Well, it's a big part of my life. I enjoy it. It's a lot more fun than directing movies. That's hard work. That's stressful. This is relaxing. I'll play anytime I can.
Isn't John Carpenter like 90 years old?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, do you have anything you wish was different in modern games? Anything you'd like to see change? Oh, hell no. Keep going. Keep making great ones. That's what I say. Because they're all good. I don't have any criticism of them. I don't want them to do something they're not doing. What they're doing is very good. I started in 1992, Sonic the Hedgehog, trying to figure out how the fuck to play that game. Oh god, it was tough for me. I mean, nobody else, I'm sure.
You know what? That's fucked up, you know. That man was like, I'm gonna get into these video games, and was handed Labyrinth Zone.
The funniest thing is that interview starts with AV Club asking him his opinions on like the new Halloween movies and stuff like that, and he says he pretty much enjoys them, and then he starts talking about like elevated horror, like the A24 type of stuff, or like Hereditary and stuff. And John Carpenter's
response, no jump
I don't
scares.
fucking know what that is.
Oh yeah, when people have tried very hard to make a new horror genre, by saying no, this is the smart one.
Yeah, this is the elevated horror, and John Carpenter's response was, I don't know what that is.
That's the genre people who hate horror movies have used to say, no, I like this one, there's a reason.
And then he immediately turns the interview into one about his favorite video games.
That's good! When you're a fucking legend, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Let's see, John Carpenter is 74.
Yeah, I knew he was pretty up there.
So, that means he played Sonic the Hedgehog when he was 44 years old.
Alright. Sorry, that really fucking hit me. That 44-year-old man was forced to play Labyrinth Zone.
He was forced to play Labyrinth Zone, and he couldn't turn on the generator in Last of Us 2. It got so bad he had to keep out.
What fools you are. Defying the gods.
What a good interview. You know what? Here,
immaculate.
I gloss over a lot of very specific questions. So if anyone,
in
chat would like it, I'm going to link it in stream. Give me a sec. I closed out Twitch like a fucking idiot.
All threats.
Here you go.
Eliminated.
Evil died tonight. Hold on, I gotta concentrate my spirit. Tell me where I'm going. Thank you.
I watched the half in the bag for Halloween Ends.
Yeah.
And that actually got me way more interested in the movie than anything else. But then I have to be like, fuck, I have to watch Kills, and I don't want to do that. I'll just watch the first one and leave it at that. Pretend sequels don't exist.
I'm gonna be honest. When I was watching through the review, I'm like, well, yeah, of course you liked it. I'm like, whenever a movie does something non-standard for franchise, I feel like it's an easy dub for them. Or I'm like, yeah, you'll tend to like that.
Your fate has been decided.
I got my food.
Oh, good. I'm glad that it all worked out.
GrubHub did not take my money.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, bro.
What'd you order?
Chicken bites box from Rallies.
For the Southerners, that's Checkers.
I've heard of neither of those chains.
Ah.
Yeah, because you're on the West Coast.
Yeah. It's literally like a racing like black and white checker box.
Hey, Jordan.
What?
You want to see my dog that looks like shit?
Your dog does not look like shit.
It does look like shit. Stop lying.
I don't know. Have you seen this picture?
She does not look like shit. She looks like Mike Wazowski given dog form.
What?
Gotta be creative about it. Don't just say it looks like shit. Just be creative about it.
No, my dog looks like
No,
shit.
I'm
made
sorry.
wrong.
Me going looks like shit immediately to things is making me die. It's way too funny. I said something looked like shit on Twitter, and within seconds saw that Alto liked my tweet.
Yeah.
I saw that. You just silently approve it. I'm like, yeah, do combo. I'm like, I see you, bitch. This is great.
I forgot. At 9:46 a.m. I was at work and I asked the question: could turning into a dinosaur have saved JFK? Immediate response: it is too early to be eating gummies. I was at work.
Tyrannosaurus JFK.
No, specifically a velociraptor.
Alto, I'm so screwed when those new ones get in.
What? Oh, the gummies.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I get paid in like an hour and a half. I might have to go
literally
in
picked those up and went, I can't afford rent this month. What have I done?
Oh no.
No, it's okay. I'm doing a subathon. We're gonna have so many bonuses, and I'm gonna be like, guys, it's a great time to donate for incentives. Also, I'm holding this on my birthday, so do it to celebrate the fact that I am dead.
I forgot that Vince commented on a post I made. I think we should bring back the Salem witch trial.
Yeah, I had to put that in the insane thread. It was way too good.
Oh, KZ, did you miss the interaction I had with Kat earlier?
What happened?
No, she actually did something funny for once.
Okay.
Intentionally.
For once.
For what?
I quote retweeted a Taco Australia article, I think, about the new like $200 like DualSense, basically saying, look, as long as it has better quality control, it's gonna be worth it more than this fucking Elite Xbox Elite controller. And she just responded saying, what tax bracket are you in, and can I rob you?
Yeah, I know. But fucking her and Prowler were doing that, and I'm like, you can't achieve anything in this world. You are no match for James.
Jordan.
James probably owns a gun.
Oh, I want you to watch this video.
I've seen this video.
Oh, fuck a googer. Oh fuck!
Just guys' behavior is what's happening right now.
Please watch the video, Casey.
Please.
Is it copyright fine?
Yeah, there's no copyright.
All right, hold on. All right, Chad. You're gonna hear this video. He's known for not being a dog. What?
Just becomes human.
Oh, fuck a Cougar! Ah!
Oh, fuck a Cougar!
Okay, hold on, chat, hold on. Chat, you deserve the Cougar.
Oh, fuck!
There you go. I'm too lazy to fucking make a screen region, chat.
A Cougar!
Oh,
a Cougar!
This dog is named Bosch. He's known for not being a dog.
Oh, hold on. I can make a crop of this fucking. I can put the video on screen. Hold on.
This might be useful in the future.
This might be useful in the future. Yeah.
Oh fuck, a Google.
Fuck. Oh, hold on. Let me use a badass, and let me use another badass. There we go. Now I can get the video on screen without cropping. It's a good dog.
Known for not being a dog.
Watch as it becomes human. Oh fuck, a Cougar!
Oh fuck, a Cougar.
Molly posts nothing but bangers.
Oh fuck, a Cougar.
I really hate. Very good tweet from Scary Gaming.
There's a whole thread of this.
What?
The one underneath is, instead of oh fuck a Cougar, it's that fucking twink from Detroit Become Human saying 28 stab wounds.
28 stab wounds. She adores that clip because the option is in Detroit is press for like info, and he just goes 28 stab wounds.
Yeah, what's the name of the robot guy in Detroit that's funny?
Connor, I think?
Yeah, Connor. I like that the actor for Connor fucking just fucking burned Kamiya 2 weeks ago when all that shit was happening.
Didn't he do it in like perfect Japanese too?
Yeah, he wrote in perfect Japanese to get past Kamiya's filter. It's like, good employers pay people well. And something about, like, your tweets are ugly.
Alto.
What?
Your fate has been decided.
Oh fuck, a Cougar.
No, this is a real Cougar moment.
Why does it do that? It like launches its arms out.
I think what gets at me is it's literally Cougar.
Oh fuck, a
A
Cougar.
Cougar. It's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
I love how it looks like
A
a
booba.
smiley face. I would definitely get mauled by a cougar if I was out in the woods.
I'm about to rename Jordan to Cougar.
Oh fuck, a Cougar.
as the evolution of Gord changes.
It's like a digivolution.
Also.
Yep.
At some point, he's gonna get a couple guns. It's gonna look cool. What's up?
Hold on, I need to download the video.
Oh.
Here.
Let's see. What other support things do you have? Support summoning enemy guard break. Ah, these are just... I don't have Azure gems for that. Okay, what other? Attack also needs some... Okay, yeah, we're not getting anything. Yeah, I like the blue rocks. God damn you.
Man, watching you play this, I'm really excited for it to
Wait,
PC.
hold on.
Yeah.
I have to update the Vince thread.
Ooh, another HP max item. Oh, we also have an arts version too.
What the?
All right, I updated the Vince thread.
Hold up. Let me see here. Now I'm using TweetDeck, so I have to wait like 8 years for it to fucking do. I just now see. Oh, fucking Googer. Vent.
Oh, fucking Googer.
Oh God. The new Vince thread is maybe even better than the last one.
Hold on.
I'm very specific at what I add now. I'm no longer adding things to be funny.
Also, can I make a request?
Yes.
You know the white guy villain in Yakuza 3?
The one who makes the same sound effect anytime he gets knocked down?
Yes!
Ah, shit!
Put that on the thread.
What was his name? George Wilson?
George Wilson!
Hold on, I'm looking this up.
Alright,
he's a white guy.
You know, I really wasn't ready for Nim's new cosplay to be Kobeni Chainsaw Man, but in the drive jacket.
Yeah.
So smart.
Jordan.
What's his name again?
His name was Andre Richardson. Wait, hold on. He has a counterpart in Ishin named Thomas Glover.
Don't you talk to me about Thomas Glover.
And he's just a cowboy.
KZ, what do you think of this guy?
It looks like he sucks.
Dude, he sucks so bad.
Is this a character from a Yakuza game that was bad, like 6?
He's the main villain of Yakuza 3, who is the teammate. No, he is the partner of Kiryu's uncle, who is the twin brother of his dad.
I fucking love Yakuza plot twists. They're so dumb.
Who works for the FBI.
He's the only character in the game to speak entirely in English.
That's good. I love when that shit happens.
To the point where I think in his boss encounter, he says something to Kiryu completely in English. And Kiryu doesn't understand a single word he's saying.
Hold on, I'm looking up.
Help me! I'm
Richardson.
in the goo, in the fog. It's bad.
All right, I'm gonna. I have work tomorrow, so I'm gonna call it now.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not gonna be going too much longer either.
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, kisses.
Oh fuck, a Googar.
Fuck Googar.
Here ends your miserable existence.
My understanding was that Yakuza 3 is exceptionally stupid, and I think they try to bulldoze an orphanage.
Yeah. You want to know the best part about him? Because he's an English speaker in what's ostensibly being directed by a Japanese person.
Yup.
He has the weirdest English dialogue you have ever heard.
Nice.
You want to know what he says right to Kiryu before their boss fight?
What?
If I had known it had come to this, I would have killed you when first we met.
Nice.
No,
I love that. It reminds me in Kuroko's Basketball in season 2 the American main character meets another friend of his who is American. And they just speak the worst English I've ever heard for maybe a straight minute. I felt like I was under attack during that scene. Meanwhile, Mintz is like, I want to fuck them. And I'm like, I get it. It's alright. It's fine.
I don't know why, but I adore when games do the Tekken thing of, like, this German and this Japanese person are speaking in their native languages and just understand each other.
Yep.
Can you change my name to Gugar? I think I want that. Oh,
Gugar
fuck a
pregnant.
Oh, fuck a Gugar.
I want to be Gugar.
So there's like some buzz going around about skill-based matchmaking because the new Call of Duty is gonna have it. And the creator of Rivals of Aether tweeted out, Rivals 2 is not going to have skill-based matchmaking at all. We're developing thrill-based matchmaking. Go for insane dunks and get matched with each other. Play carefully and get matched with each other. We want all the matches to be either 30 seconds or 8 minutes.
No fucking way someone made oh fuck a Gugalto.
What?
Someone ripped out the Gugar out of the video. Made it purple.
You need to change that. You need to make that Alto's name of the server. I think we can go past Spring.
I don't know. That one really upsets them, and I like that.
I fucking need the shiny of Sprigatito to be fucking purple. It is like
I need it in the exact same way I need Wiglet to be orange.
You know why I come to you.
Yes.
And yet you refuse.
I failed, Amelia. I allowed my post as a knight to.
Why do I laugh like a creature you collected a 3D platformer from 5th gen?
You do a little bit, yes. It is quite joyous. It's like a thing that always lasts, but you like hit it with your platformer attack and it bounces around the room.
It's like a Wacka from Paper Mario.
It's like a Jinjo on perks.
It is on the brink of destruction. Asgard, Midgard, the last traces of your home. Even your memories shall cease to exist.
Thank you, Mittens, for putting not Persona next to Joker.
I wish that my voice sounded like Xander Mobus.
Still lingers within you. Then accept my offer.
Yeah, he's so good.
And join me.
I love him as Dagda.
Oh fuck, you got your summon, man.
We have bonded. I will shepherd the dead.
So I saw some food yesterday on Twitter that is both cursed and also I kind of want to try it. Just gonna post in stream call chat.
Okay. All right, let me equip my dude. How nice they have like some nice key art for him. Okay, yeah. So summon stay up for 30 seconds. Now I can just pop them.
Fucking chicken and waffle pizza.
Oh.
Would you try it?
To remain undetected are lacking.
No.
Reveal yourself.
No, that looks horrible. Oh
Yeah,
man, this oh man, baddie alert.
You have yourself an inheritor now.
That is how you say that, I guess.
Answer me.
Oh, how hopelessly clueless you still are. That must mean you're one of his new creations. Please allow me to conduct a small test of your mettle.
I hope you get her weapon, because that looks sick.
Yeah.
Not just a pretty package.
No, this is how we tell this is a good action game. We have a Virgil.
Yeah.
And if that were the
They're like, okay, you've done a couple of normal chapters, you can have your rival fight now.
Odin must be slain.
I want to say next month they're adding like a mode where you play as her.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I'll bet. Wow.
Which is half the reason I'm waiting, because it's just like the update's just gonna be part of the PC version day one.
That cutscene was really sick.
Yeah, honestly, this game's been pretty great. Yes, bully her. Oh, nice dodge.
But why would another Valkyrie try to hinder me?
Perhaps I should ask why you, a Valkyrie, need to ask such a trivial question.
Explain yourself.
I am Hilde, and I don't doubt that we shall cross paths again. In due time.
This is bullshit. I can't float.
Well, she just flat out has wings.
Yeah. Bullshit. I don't have those. I have like head wing.
Enough of your riddles. If you are an enemy of Odin, then I shall.
Hilde. She looked like a Valkyrie. But I get the feeling that she's not on our side.
It makes no difference which
This
side
guy
she
looks
is.
like what
The enemy of Odin has but a single fate ahead of them.
I forget what his name is, what the FF16 protagonist
will turn
would
to
look like if the game was made 6 years earlier.
Oh yeah, Clive.
Clive. I was about to say Clyde.
Based. You can get me to think a game is cool if your menus or your UI pop like that.
This is so the studio that made this is basically the studio that made Devil's Third, right?
Yes, the DNA is Devil's Third, Naruto, Boruto, Shinobi Striker, Samurai Jack, this, and then the Wanted Dead game that they're going to be putting out. There's also another action game that I think is just an original IP. The Vingolf is now accessible. Oh, I can just summon enemies I've killed to practice against them now.
That is so smart.
Wow.
I don't know why I ordered a soda.
Okay. Start lets you set various gauges, specify the types and number of enemies to summon.
It has the void?
Any conditions met within the training ground do not count toward trophy progress. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's, fair enough.
This game is sick!
Damage settings on, off, auto replenish soul gauge, AI on, you can make him invincible, enemy.
Oh shit, Jordan said the void. I think that update's live now.
Wait, what? Oh, the Strangers of Paradise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow, but depending on time zones.
Oh, okay, that's neat. We got these. I can summon those dudes.
Yep, update's out.
let me see. Give me Soul Guardian and give me 10.
Alright, KZ, I'm gonna boot this up and let you know if you need to go through fucking, well, I guess I'll let you know if you're going to be playing this DLC.
Yeah, yeah, you know, I'd love the information. Yeah, that's pretty sick. The fact that I can, so long as I found a normal enemy in the game, I can just put it in here.
Not even DMC5 lets you do that.
Yeah, you can't like mix and match, but at the very least they give you the option for these dudes.
Oh, never mind, James. We already know.
Oh.
Oh, this is fucked. Why did I set this to 10?
If I'm reading this, am I reading this right, James?
What the fuck is wrong with them?
Oh, okay. It's what I expected. Yeah, for people wondering, you have to defeat the Bahamut difficulty DLC things.
It might be a Warrior Blight situation, where it's like, it might be a way to just let you skip the grind.
I will not stop until the world
It might be one of those situations.
Okay, well, we'll wait until we have further info on this.
Yeah, I will check. Fucking Clown Shoes developers.
Oh my god. Someone completely unaware of my circle accidentally heard Alta. This is fucked up, chat. This is fucked up. Someone made a Brian Griffin version of the new dog Pokemon, unaware that they would kill Alto. I will now quote it. Found at Gowrush.
Okay, Jordan. So I booted up my Xbox because that's where I have Stranger of Paradise on. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. They don't have just one banner, but two advertising Persona 5 on Game Pass. On the main fucking menu.
They are ecstatic that they got a Japanese game from 5 years ago.
It's the big push. Halo's doing a big push.
Yeah,
they're pretending this is the first time Royal came out.
They bought billboard advertisements in basically every major city in the entire fucking world to advertise that Persona 5 Royal is coming out on Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, that's the reason Soul Hackers 2 is that bad.
It's seeming like that you need to have completed the first DLC if you want to fight Gilgamesh and stuff.
I'm eventually gonna do it anyway. It's not like I wasn't going to, but you know. I think it's funny I can set this to 10 so these mini boss tier enemies are just fucking mogging me.
Yo, mog?
Stay vigilant.
And yet 80% of the sales so far are on Switch. They've been the greatest champions, alright? Xbox was they're bandwagon jumpers. They weren't part of the King Goomba army. What are they? Prince Grunt?
Odin, I have obtained an Inherior from Midgard. I was then attacked by what seemed to be a Valkyrie clad in black armor.
I see. What has become
Casey, did you not see that guy I posted a couple of days ago? That was the Xbox guy for...
I feared
yes.
she might stand against you.
Okay.
And thought it
Yeah,
necessary
I did hear about that, all of that.
I had assumed that they had all been wiped out in the last war.
Yeah, those motherfuckers, they did it. You have to
Yeah,
beat the fucking first DLC.
But make no
Yeah.
mistake,
It's okay. Once the third one comes out, I'm like, Alto, carry me now.
They really did.
Or
make
I'll
DLC
euthanize you.
They really did make DLC for like 400 people max.
The world rests in your hands now.
Yeah, they made it. They made it for the hardcore, but assumed that the hardcore were the only people that cared about the game at all. And I'm like, whatever, it's happened. I'd accepted that this was going to be what they would do for the whole thing once I played that first one.
Man, they really are flat out locking an alternate ending behind that fucking that hard mode, huh?
Yeah.
I am searching for any rooms whatsoever for multiplayer on the Xbox version of Stranger of Paradise. Somehow,
I forgot!
Content I paid for.
I thought about, like, oh yeah, we could like get James in, and I forgot about the bit that started the Xbox with you.
I'm pretty sure it would actually be quicker at this point if I just fucking bought a PS5 copy of Stranger of Paradise.
It would, in fact. You could probably get a pre-owned pretty easily.
Yeah, I probably could.
Yeah, I'm sure that thing's shooting down.
You know what?
And then you start an online room with me and Alto, and then we carry you through that main games campaign in an hour and a half.
You know what?
What?
Black Friday.
Yeah, oh yeah. That game
Probably
surely has to be like
$25.
$20.
Yeah, something like that. After all, it didn't do super hot. So.
Yeah. It didn't do super hot, and they released 80 games, so they're totally fine with shit being on sale.
Oh, it's only $40 used on GameStop. That's crazy. Did they change the Xbox physical cover banner again?
Yes. Yes, they did.
I gotta go pull up the tweet where Dan's laughing as I explain Xbox covers.
It's especially fucked up because the most recent one was actually alright. What's wrong with them?
How's the game so far? It's quite good. I'm really enjoying that.
Wait, where? Hold on there. What's the third one now, James?
I forget what was, I know like the side is what changed the most, and what's really annoying people is now like there's 3 different types of Series Xboxes, and the length of how much green there is on the side is different depending.
Oh no.
Did you find it?
No, I found the part of my media thread about the Xbox show. We used the Triple H video.
There's a hole in your shorts, your nuts are hanging out.
Yeah, that wasn't in mine. That was in Prowley's reply to mine. Where they replied with that clip within 2 minutes.
I love that video so much.
I'm just retweeting that. I'm not gonna go find the Call of Duty box anymore. That shit will take more advanced searches. I don't remember what terms I use.
Defiled soul, you shall be
free. They're like undead derogatory can just be brutally murdered. And that's fine. Sometimes you'll beat them up and then they'll turn into, into a nice soul. I think this is Sakuraba on the soundtrack. I feel like this is another one of his. If it is, I admire that he's using like different instruments to make it sound a bit different. Yeah, I saw Star Ocean 6 be double the size on PS5 versus PS4. I saw that and I was like, intriguing. Ow, ow. Don't bite me, prick.
I am terrified. I am seeing Digital Foundry people kind of posting about the Bayonetta 3 performance on Switch.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Star Ocean. I was getting scared.
No, Star Ocean actually, it's an illusion. It doesn't actually perform as bad as the demo makes it out to be because it has double buffer VSync. The moment it drops one.
Yeah, I saw John's like thread of devs. Change this one setting. It will literally make the frame rate go up. Just change this one. Yeah, I saw a lot of reviews mentioning Bayonetta 3 issues they have with it involving the ending, which has me very excited. I'm like, what about a Bayonetta story and it could bother people? And I'm like, I guess if she became straight.
Do not underestimate me.
Y'all just responding with, damn, though. Damn, bro.
Oh. Where? Going on the Twitter thread. Let's go on the Twitter thread. This is what we call a narrative conclusion.
Never should have got this on Xbox. Never fucking should have got this on Xbox.
All you did was get bullied, and then by the time the DLC was done, no one was playing it on Xbox at all.
And that's crazy. It's like 5 people in call to tell not do that. That's insane, dude.
Yeah, even me.
Yeah, wow. Could you imagine? That's fucked up, dude. Damn.
Funny.
I had a really good bagel. I'm going to bed now.
Okay.
Wait, God damn it. I was gonna let them know that I was going to get a PS5 copy during Black Friday. I'm giving up. It's resignation.
No, this is about cooking your ass.
You think that game's gonna go to Game Pass anytime soon?
It's a coin flip. It's a Square Enix Final Fantasy game, so there's a chance. There also might not.
Yeah, they should do it. It's one of the last ones they're getting.
I hope it comes to Game Pass, because then there'll be people to play multiplayer with.
Whoa, dude.
What?
What do you mean by that? You couldn't possibly meaning Sony's gonna like buy Square or something.
No, FF16 is console exclusive and 7 Rebirth is console exclusive.
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I meant the last relevant one of those that's going to come out over there. I don't even think they're getting Fiat Rhythm.
They're not. They are getting Crisis Core though.
Yeah, they're getting Crisis Core, which is immensely fucking funny.
Are you gonna play it on that, James?
No.
No, I'm fucking tired of being hit with hammers.
I'll play it on Steam Deck.
I fucking hate you. Never mind, you suck.
Can you just be a normal person?
Can you be normal? Also an owner of a Steam Deck? That's me.
So, KZ, you know how I was talking about how I'm playing Metal Gear Rising the other day?
Yeah, on Steam Deck.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I saw the post about how you were marveling at how good it looks on Steam Deck.
Oh, it's almost like it's from a decade ago.
Shout out to the Steam version of Metal Gear Rising being the only version of the game that exists that has a boss select on it. They did not patch it into any of the other fucking versions.
You know what also sucks?
Meow.
That game is unmoddable, so you can't mod a way to get Sam or Blade Wolf into the other levels.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Or at least it still hasn't been found.
James, you can play 16 on Steam Deck?
If it comes out on PS5 first, I'm playing it on PS5.
I can't believe I missed this. I should be looking up more. Damn it. Oops. Oh, there's the thingy.
You need a Metal Gear Rising current gen port. Isn't it back and pat on Xbox?
Yeah. Yeah, but we need a current gen port. If only just because then they would add the fucking boss select that the PC version had. Platinum literally said you have to ask Konami.
Well,
Back when people wanted a patch.
Well, the good news is that Konami is very keen on re-releasing their old games. There's a chance.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, there are rumors that they were also doing some Metal Gear stuff and some Castlevania stuff. So, I imagine. Yeah, and they just announced the Suikoden stuff.
That Suikoden remaster is fucked up how good it looks.
Yeah, the first one on first look didn't look super great, and then I saw other shots, like some for 2 looked really good.
This should be easy enough.
Ah!
I was thinking about, like, okay, Metal Gear Rising didn't seem like the type of game that would run as well as it does. And I was trying to think, well, is there a reason for that? And then I remembered that the entire fucking reason that the Steam Deck even exists is because some random weeb who uses Linux wanted to find out a way to get Nier Automata working on Linux, and that's who developed DXVK, and it's the same engine.
Oh, okay, that's neat.
Stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That's why it runs so well. It's because it was basically designed to run games that run on that engine.
Yeah, close. Yeah, definitely not making it from this point.
Was there a violent coup d'etat overthrowing Konami's CEO, and that's why they were getting back into video games? No, there was, I'm pretty sure there's been a push to make gambling legal again in Japan. And basically that means that all their shit with pachinko machines.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty much that. They're weaning off that a little bit, so they're doing that. And then I feel like there's some core people there that did want to make something. They've been slowly doing some, like, retro collection stuff and building up again. Also, yeah, COVID also tanked a lot of that business, too.
Also, I want to say Super Bomberman are actually doing really well on Switch. Made them think, oh, we can just make smaller scale games.
Yeah. Ooh, man.
I find it fucked up that the first physical review copy I think I got for Switch was Super Bomberman R when I was writing at a different outlet before RPG site. And so that does
Dickshitballs.game.
That does not mean that Konami knows where I live.
All threats will be eliminated.
They know what you are. I feel like it'd be really funny. It's just everyone on your staff at your site just think the Xbox bit's funny, and they'll just give you Xbox versions of things to review going forward.
They've started it.
I was wondering whether or not Cullen decided to cut your legs off or not.
I mean, the Persona 5 stuff was just like, they requested PC code, they just sent Xbox, and even though it was like Play Anywhere, even though it was like Windows Store PC, code didn't say that. So it's like, they didn't want to give the code to someone that maybe wouldn't be able to use it. So I kind of just was like, checkmate, I had to take the code.
I'm kind of losing it that Stranger in Paradise has now added the feature that when you heal, it heals everybody. I remember it was like, God, I don't want to kill all my party members. That said, Stranger in Paradise has the same canned voice lines for when you're almost out of potions and out. So when I was playing the DLC, I felt like I was getting PTSD for lines I don't want to hear again. Xbox? Hope that's just a phase. Homophobic Konami dog. Almost out of potion. You're using them all up. I'm like, yeah, I am. You're achieving nothing in my party right now. Shut up. I wonder if they have a... They do not have a save menu here. Okay. I could already figure out the game was pretty sure when I went to the menu earlier, chat, and saw the... and I went out to the skill trees here, and they're like, you already got like 20% on attack done. In like chapter 2.
That makes sense because this game has a prologue and then 9 chapters.
Ah, okay, yeah, I covered essentially almost a third. Yeah, you shouldn't drink them like water. Yeah.
Like I said, this game is very short. You can, honestly, it probably would have taken you less time than God of War 2 if you wanted to just like knock it out.
Oh, yeah. I guess it didn't end up lining up. I may try to come back to this at some point. But this is kind of like a filler week where we're doing the God of Wars and then we're trying to slip in some quick looks of other stuff. We'll be doing Star Ocean on launch day. That's gonna be Thursday, chat. Which
that game's good.
Yeah, I applied for a copy and we'll see if that works out. If not, I'll just pick it up so that studio can't die. It took me about 15 hours to get the true ending. Yeah, that seems about right. At no point must you defend yourself for getting an Xbox. You weren't the villain. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing God of War 3 since I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. I guess we're death streaming that, yeah. So I'm going through God of War 3 tomorrow. Thursday we got Star Ocean. Then I'm off on Friday until the subathon this Saturday. It just, you dumping on James makes me sad because that could have been me.
No, you see, I did this to myself. And by your own admission, all your buddies have Xboxes. I was the one person that, even though I owned a PS5, I was just like, no.
You see, in your explanation, it seemed reasonable. Holy shit. Alright, chat. That's good. I would like to thank all of my co-hosts for dropping by, especially Net for that really good moan. Thank you for the fan art, especially the purple Gugar. I'll be back tomorrow, and then we'll be doing God of War 3. I'll try and get this VOD up, too, as well as the God of War 2 ones. I think they're processed. I think we're good. All right. I'm gonna hit the button.